Hey, hello everybody. How's everyone? Let's give it a little bit. We'll get a collective going. Just give it a minute. I'll catch up in here. It's an energy drink, by the way. Thanks for the 2 thumbs up and welcome in. Or just if you're watching in the background and that's what you're comfortable doing, thanks. While we wait, how do I sound? Some people have said I don't sound loud enough, so I brought the microphone closer and I turned the volume up about 3/4 of the way. How's it sound up in here? How's it sound? How you doing, Pink Tot, JoJo, Cheryl Cooter? Your last name's Cooter? Did they make fun of you in school? I don't mean to pry or poke, but that's got to be tough. Cooter? Come on now. She's probably like, yeah, I know all about it, Leon. How you doing, Casey? Hi, everybody. I thought I looked at that wrong. Sounds like you're underwater. If I turn it up, does it sound worse or better? I'm nervous to turn it up. How is it now? Is that better? Or is that too loud? Thank you all for coming in and hitting that like button, by the way. Sounds perfect. Okay, I get it. Sounds perfect. I mean, I got the microphone all the way up. You want to see the microphone while we wait? You want to see the microphone? I've already got a mini collective right here. I was going to use these cards. I don't know if you guys can see that where it says the Star Tarot. I was going to use these to do all signs, but we're going to go with the Light Seers Tarot for all signs right after this. This felt like something a lot of people have been through, especially after this moon we just had. So I'll read that first. I'll say hello to a couple more people. Please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell when you come in, if you can, as long as it doesn't interfere with your life too much. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Flo. LZ Fan 99. Hello, Mary. Yes, that I had cooties. Yes, that I had cooties. Yeah, I can imagine. It's good to see everybody. Let me make it so I can see you guys a little bit easier over here. I always watch you guys from the phone and the chat. The phone's usually faster. Oh shit. 1 second. Yeah, that's a lot better. I can see that easy. It's close. It's up in my face. When I look up, I can look to the left, down a little, and it's there. All right, so it looks to me as if this may only resonate with some of y'all. It may not resonate with everybody. I'm not God. I don't pretend to be, but I am in like the most powerful house I can be in, which is the 12th house, your psychic house at this time throughout the rest of the year. I do know that, but let's just go with what I see here. 10 of Swords. So this is probably something that happened way before the moon. The 10 of Swords is probably an energy you dealt with where it just felt like you were getting struck in every direction in life or in general with problematic situations. Whether it was around a relationship or just a home situation, a lot of this could have been stress from this COVID shit we all dealt with as well. A lot of this could relate to that for some. I feel like what it's done is it's tried to expand you in a way of taking things for what they are, or the control that you have in the situation with them, or needing to gain the control. But I say that because beside the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, so the good news is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, if it's had you feeling like any kind of strife, I don't like to use the word strife, but I get the word strife. If you've been feeling any strife or any conflict with situations that you just can't get away from, or just too many things at once, what I'm going to tell you here is it looks like things are going to come to an end, especially if it had anything to do around a home situation or kids. Could even be like your kids and then something to do with their kids, something of sort of that. It doesn't have to be your direct children. But what I see here is the Hierophant, teaching and learning. And then I see the bull and I see the bear. When I look at this, what I immediately feel off this card is it's like I feel like the bull's telling you to take things by the horns at this time in that situation, or with what you've dealt with in a home situation, or the fact that you've dealt with so many things coming at you all at once with that Ten of Swords, where it just felt like you couldn't get things off the ground, or you felt put down to the ground, like you couldn't get up on your feet again. With the Hierophant, with me looking at this, there's the bear there. I feel like it's time for you to really focus on being like the great nurturer, and building from a place of where you reside or where you live, starting from home and redoing it all over again. Especially if it had to do with something where you felt like you didn't get justice from it. This could be a story, a variation of stories is what I see here. This could be something to do. Now, this could, for some of you, be in a love department, but a lot of you, this could also have something to do with something to do with family. I see here, just because it looks to me, it starts out like for you to be told, oh, I think you should take the reins, or take control with that bull, be in control of the situation, or really look at it for what it is, and also remember to nurture the situation as a bear. Be very comfortable. Somebody may need you for comfort as well, as what I'm getting. Justice reversed, especially if they did you wrong in a situation. This could be a daughter, this could be a son. This could be the way they treated you with their own kids, use them against you. Something of sort of that is what I'm seeing here. Eight of Cups, where whether it was you that had to make a decision to walk away from them, or they made a decision to walk away from you, it looks to me like there's a wish fulfillment coming in your direction. And I like this part of the reading because the Star card is upright with the Ace of Pentacles. So the way I see this is it looks like you're going to have a wish fulfillment from something you walked away from, or somebody that walked away from you, or somebody's looking to have that with you, whether it's relationship-wise or it's something to do around your immediate family. I've got the Star card and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Star card is under that Ten of Swords. So if you've been wanting change, that Star card's all about wish fulfillment coming in and change coming in for you, collective. The Ace of Pentacles under the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, things are trying to get back on like soiled ground, or on foot, take off in the right direction. And it took a lot for you to learn about the situation, or be taught about what to do about the situation, or the justice. This could be the other person where they didn't get justice. You walked away from them. Somebody could have been too childish. But right here with the Ace of Pentacles, it looks to me like things are going to start to build. They're going to start to build, and they're going to build fast for you. Maybe there's going to be new communication coming in from you and somebody as well. I don't see that here. I just feel that. It could be to do with somebody that you're not like, that you're on the in and outs with. And I don't feel like this is something that's only happened once or twice. I feel like I've got 30 people here, 30 likes. It's probably resonating for somebody. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for the likes. Seven of Wands reversed. If it's been like something that's made you feel like, man, I'm tired of having to stand my ground with a situation, there was no justice here, or I just couldn't get through to this person, this lover, this family member, whatever this is. The Four of Wands, we couldn't make things meet. You have the Four of Wands with the Seven of Wands. It's almost like, I hate to say it, but it feels like there could have been an interruption, or a person, instead of listening to you, they listened to them. And that could have been the downfall of the relationship. I don't care if it's platonic, if it's a love relationship for a family member, or if it's a love relationship for a partner. That's what I'm getting here with the Three of Swords under the Eight of Cups, somebody making a final judgment to walk away. It looks like that's what may have happened in a situation. And I feel like I got a pull of everywhere when I did this. And I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous. And a lot of, I was playing around with the cards, asking if I should use these to spirit. When I did that, a bunch of the same cards fell out, and they were like, no, use a different card for like Aries to Pisces. But when a bunch of the same cards fell out, I just kept going, because I'm like, there's another message here I need to say. There's something else you want me to say. And I see that. I see that clearly. These cards wouldn't have fallen back to back like that. Nine of Wands. There's a lot of standing your ground here in a situation, or not feeling like you were justified in a situation, or the person you dealt with that walked away feels that way about the situation. Nine of Wands is upright under the Star. I almost feel as if under this moon, it's really made you stand up and look at things for where you want to go, or how you want to gather them, is what I'm seeing here. This could also be the story of the person that you're not really that tight with, whether it's a daughter, son, or whether they pull their grandchildren, because that's on top up here, their grandchildren away from you, or use them as leverage, some shit like that, against you. That's not cool. You should never do that to your parents. If you're mad at them, don't use the kids as leverage. That's horrible. That's some bullshit. Prince of Pentacles. So the Princess of Pentacles is underneath the Ace of Pentacles. That makes me feel in that Ten of Pentacles, where the home structure got all screwed up, or the foundation got a little wobbly or something, but it's coming back, or it's wanting to come back and build. Either that person is being taught a lesson or learning about it where they didn't get justice with you, they walked away, or you walked away because they weren't listening, kind of is what I see here. With the wish fulfillment, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, you standing your ground, looking at the situation for what it is. The Princess of Pentacles is here, and I feel like either you're getting to a point where you're seeing things for what they are, and you're appreciating them for what they need to be, and you're willing to talk to this person, or this person's realizing they need to do that with you, is what I see here. The Nine of Swords upright, and that's underneath the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Whoever you've been in contact with, it's been killing them. If they have not been telling you, it's been bothering them. I don't care how cold, how shallow they can be, how multi they could get. Especially if you're a parent figure to this person, I feel like it's been bothering them, and it's been keeping them up, and it's like they're keeping it in their head, and maybe not even disclosing it to you. You might even be well aware of the situation as well. As I say that, the High Priestess here, I almost feel like if there were things that aren't being told to you, and you're in the dark about, you kind of know it intuitively, is what I see here. And I also feel like if it's been something where you've had to separate, you've had to stand your own, and you've kind of had to let this person mature on their own, the Princess of Pentacles, and find their own way out of this. Maybe they need to do a little more shadow work. Maybe they need to learn lessons on their own as well. With the Hierophant above the Four of Wands, not getting a celebration, or maybe they're so focused on their mental health that it's a message for them to pay attention to their wisdom, their knowledge inside of what their guts, their intuition, their first thought. Maybe they need to practice working on that a little bit harder. Maybe that's why they haven't gotten justice in the past. Maybe that's why they're struggling with justice with you or with other people. Could be more than you that they're struggling with too, with that Three of Swords. Seven of Wands, tired of fighting or battling a situation, or feeling like not being heard. Look at that line upside down. That person feels like they're not being heard, or like the words mean nothing, or nobody listens type attitude. They might need to start focusing on their intuition at this time a little bit more in depth. Eight of Cups, whether they walked away or you walked away. Three of Swords with the Emperor. I feel like somebody wants to make a decision and move. They're either hoping that you'll make a decision and move towards them, or they're knowing that they should do it. But I feel like they're struggling to. I feel like they're telling themselves they want to do this with the Emperor reversed, but they're stuck on the control factors. What I see here with the Emperor in reverse. Like they don't like that they don't have control over the situation, or can't get over how upset they are in their mind about this. The Knight of Swords is here. I feel as if they want to rush in, and the Knight of Swords is staring at my Eight of Cups. So if you made the judgment to walk away, or they made the judgment to walk away from you, I feel like this person still wants to have movement towards you. With the Four of Pentacles, they may. This is why, to me, it feels like it could be a parent or a grandparent, but it feels like an elder. Is the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles? I feel like they see you as somebody who's very stable, very maybe very organized, or just very good at complacent at work, established a lot in your life. So that's why that part feels like an elder to me. Two of Wands, somebody needs to make a decision, and I do think they're going to make a decision. And if they're not willing to make a decision, you may have to make that decision with passion about how to handle the situation with this individual. No matter what, if it's not done, what I see happening here is I see the Chariot. I see forward movement. I see like the divine, the stars, the universe kind of pushing this situation to a head to where if you don't do it, they're going to do it. If they don't do it, if you're both too stubborn to do it, the universe is going to hop up in there and do it. This part of the message, I was like, and I stared at these two cards for a minute before I came out, because I don't typically get. I think I've had this come out one time before in the 2 years I've read online for people. The Moon and the Sun came out together. I was like, what in the hell? So the Moon came out We just had a very strong moon where it could have had you screwing up your words. It could have had you overthinking situations. It could have had you very emotional. It could have definitely opened up your intuition at this time. See the double moon. It could have definitely opened up. My nose just got itchy. Opened up your intuition at this time. But it feels as if a lot of people got very emotional under this moon, or found emotions that they weren't willing to look at in the past and had to like identify with it or take it for what it was. The sun's next to that. I almost feel like this could typically be like hot and cold, but I don't feel that when I look at these two cards at this time. What I feel is with that moon energy, and I talk about this as secrets or illusions and shit like that. I don't really feel that around that right now. What I typically feel right now around this is more or less a lot transpired in you and in them over this moon. Some people, they might have tried to identify the value of a relationship, or as they tried to identify the value of a relationship, they kept it to themselves how upset they are, and it might not just be with you; it might be with themselves. Is what I was picking up on that. I do see though with the moon and the sun here, it looks like if there was a lot going on with you and somebody with the sun beside it, things that may have seemed in the dark can't escape the light. That's like the message I got here when I put these two cards down. When they came out like that, I was like, Jesus, it's like the moon. So a lot of people are going through a lot through this new moon, and it varies for everybody. Whether your words are messed up, whether you're stuck up at night, whether you're focusing on your intuition. It could be so many things. Whether you're thinking about a wish fulfillment, whether you're realizing I have to release something I have no control of, and reversed type energy. Some people, see, does she not look emotional? I feel like a lot of people were emotional under this moon, and there's a decision and a movement that has to happen. The moon's here. Whether it was secrets that somebody had to focus on themselves, or they needed really, the high priestess is here. I just noticed there's an owl in the corner of the moon. Somebody really had to open up or pay attention to their intuition or their pure feelings under this moon. And it's going to lead to happiness, or the yin and yang, whether it's a platonic or like a sexual relationship, if the person's willing to do it, or if the person's right for you. With the sun card there and the yin and yang at the bottom, and the transformation, the butterfly. I feel like there had to be a little bit of an upheaval or emotional projection onto yourself with situations for you to get the happiness that you're looking for. Whether this happened to you or they're going through it, this is the collective I have. What I really like how it ended is whoever this is hit that way, that person's not stuck anymore. The hangman is in reverse. The person's coming out of that energy, and they just need to realize that before they came out of that energy, it was always in front of them. And the best way to handle the situation is to go after it with passion. Passion, honesty, loyalty, and trust. If you can do that with one individual to another, you can move mountains. I mean, it's common sense. That is the mini collective. That is what I have for y'all. All right. I'm going to turn the heat off real quick, too, because it's hot as hell in here. It says it's 72. I feel like it's 80. The heater's right behind me. In this room, that one is. Okay. How is everybody? If you're just walking up in here, can you hit that like button? I'd love to see 100 likes before we end this live. All right. All right. Well, that was the message, and that was a different. I haven't done a collective in a while, so I'm like, let me start with one. Usually, most people will end with it, but I was like, I'll start with it. All right, we're going to use, just in case anybody asks and I don't look at the chat, I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. Okay. I should put something right in the middle of this table. I should have brought a piece of paper down, because I don't want any to fall through this spot right here, the table. I'll just try to, I'm probably going to go over this way. There we go. Just do that a little bit. Start with Aries. We'll start with Aries. Probably should get my arms off the table so the camera's not shaking so much. I'll take a peek as I'm shuffling. I'm going to shuffle Aries for a second, but how's the weather where you are? Show me what the weather temperature is where you are. I'm curious how nice your weather is versus where I'm at. 32 degrees here. Hello, gentle rain ASMR. Hey, Jack. Hello, Sarah. Where's the coffee? Oh, this shit's just like coffee. It's probably worse, but I'm drinking it slow for that reason. Not slow enough, and I might run up and get another one. Another one. That's probably a bad idea, but I might do that. The sun card staring me in the face like, yeah, go do that. Go do that shit. Get another one. Anyways, 50 here, 39 here. Ooh, 20. Oh, you're in New Hampshire? Oh, fuck. I know how cold it gets in New Hampshire. It gets cold as shit in New Hampshire. It doesn't get freezing, but it gets cold. They have snow to like June. I'm good with that shit. We have it too long here too, but it gets colder there than here. Let's start with Aries. What do I need to show Aries for the week ahead? What do you want to show Aries for the week ahead, Spirit? And thank you for whoever that 50 like was. I just happened to catch that out of the corner of my eye. Ooh. Aries. Starting out with fire. What the hell? What in the hell? You will not put up with somebody's BS this week, Aries. You may even laugh at the person or laugh it off. And if they think they're going to get a judgment with you, I would tell you it's an absolute and no. It's get away from me, no. That's what I see for Aries in the week ahead. Damn, it's Thanksgiving. But if somebody tries to come towards you or be compatible with, if somebody tries to have conflict with you, my eyebrow was raised like a fucking gizmo. I said that. But anyways, if somebody tries to have conflict with you, I just see you being like, get the away from me. Woo-hoo-hoo. You're in your own little world right now. Content with yourself. That's definitely you too. I just asked. I like how that came out, but I don't know what it is. Give me a little more for Aries. A couple more cards for Aries. What do we got for Aries? Clarify that for Aries. One or two. Oh, you got two. Something came out first. Okay. Give you the bottom two. I want to know what's up here. If somebody was to come towards Aries this week, what I have for you, this is kind of different. I have for you is the Five of Wands. There could be somebody that wants to come towards you like, oh, I got this. I want to fight. I want to argue. I want to bicker with Aries. Like if somebody tried to, and it could be more than one individual. This could have the scheme of family around the holiday, because the holiday is here next week. Or this could be somebody fighting for your attention even. Somebody may be fighting for your attention around this holiday. Will Aries, will you entertain it? If they're fighting for your attention, absolutely not. I almost feel like if you know they're fighting for your attention, but they wouldn't do this in the past, that's why you're going to be smart and you're not going to entertain this. That's what I'm getting around this. Whether this is like a family setting or this is somebody that wants to come back in, come on now. This is how I see you reacting to it. Look at this dude. Does this dude look like, or chick, because you could be a female. Does this person look like they're worried about entertaining this situation? Let's. How can I get this thing to show you his face? Like really good. Do you see that? That dude is chuckling all the way up them steps. He hasn't even lifted. That dude's laughing so hard about the situation and knowing that he's not going to like give into this situation. I only say that because this to me is a dedicated no, the judgment reversed. So it looks like if somebody were to try to talk to you or come towards you and talk to you, maybe you're vibrating at maybe you're vibrate. I would almost tell you like your vibration's probably coming off very catchy. maybe when you go towards either family or relatives, if they bring a certain someone around, um, they could be fighting for your attention. It feels like that, but I don't feel like you're going to feed into this, especially if you know that they've done this to you in the past. Oh, this is a different message for you. The Empress. I see you seeing yourself for what it is, accepting the situation for what it is, kind of smiling or laughing it off next week. I like that. The Temperance reversed. It's almost like you're going to be really cool about it, is what I see here. Like if you have to come into a situation this next week, whether it's a situation with family or somebody brings friends to a gathering, or it's somebody you dealt with, even if you don't want to entertain the situation or just tell them no, I don't feel like, I think you're going to be like really cool about the situation. I don't feel like I have to tell you to calm your tits. I feel like they're going to be pretty calm. Just saying I have here. This person may wonder as well why it was so easy for you. I feel like this person will wonder why it was so easy for you to say no, or just to show no serious connection or interest. What kind of message is this? Because I feel like with the Hierophant and you kind of laughing about it, I do see you doing it maturely. Maybe not showing them you're laughing, but inside I feel like you'd be laughing about it. Like you'll see through this judgment and you're like, nah, please. The Empress upright with Temperance reversed, it's almost like you're like, no. Almost like you've been here before type energy. And you like to do things your own way, and you've known when you've had to walk away from this person or situations like this. The Strength reversed and Temperance. I do think when I look at these two cards, I feel like they're going to wonder how you did that. This could be another fire sign that you've dealt with, or fire sign in your family, or they could just be wondering how your fire energy is coming off this way, where you're very like patient with it, and they're looking at it confused. That line, she looks confused, like, what the hell? I couldn't even get through to this person. You know, maybe they see you very abundant at this time, or they find you very attractive, or I do get the energy like you'll come off towards this person very attractive, or these people very attractive because of that Five of Wands we started with. But I feel like you'll do your own walk, or you'll have your own moment about it, but you'll be very humble. I feel like humble energy here. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands. Now, if this was to turn into somebody with a relationship, because I can see that too. If you tell somebody no with the Ace of Pentacles, they're going to feel that Ten of Swords energy all over again. So if somebody wants to come towards you, could be a potential air sign or earth sign. I did feel more like it's air for you for some reason than earth, but I just feel like air or fire for you. Air, earth, or fire. Definitely air, earth, or fire. So a lot of fire, earth, and there's a little air, but the air's in the center. When I see cards in the center, it usually tells me something. Nine of Cups reversed. You may go out or they may want to attract you to go out. They may try to get you to go out with them while you're with your family, or try to get your attention when you're with your family. If you see your family, whether your family comes to you or you go to them, I don't see this happening. Page of Wands reversed. Messages come in. You might just blatantly ignore them. You might just blatantly ignore them. You may just hang out with family, or just stay talking to family throughout the next week, is what I see here for Aries. That is your message, Aries. So next week, you're like calm, cool, and collective, and laughing at people that want to come towards you that like didn't respect you in the past. That's the message I have for Aries. It's a different one. I like that one. I like that. It was so different. That was pretty unique. For the longest time, I felt like I couldn't get away from the same message for you. It's been different almost every time I read it now. Let's get down to business. Drink some Red Bull. How you doing, Transformation Queen? Hello, Crazy Crystal. Hello, Jane. Let's get on to Taurus. Taurus. What's the message for Taurus next week? What do we have for Taurus next week? You gotta jump. I ain't pulling you. All right, Taurus. What's going on with you? What's the message for Taurus signs next week? A week ahead. Show me Tauruses. What do you want me to show them? Let's see for Taurus. What else? Taurus, I get like this inventive energy right off the rip with you. Inventive or debating on if I should let somebody come towards me or if I should go towards somebody. Not so much just relationship, like should you travel towards somebody is what I'm seeing right off the bat. Either somebody wants to travel towards you or you want to travel towards somebody next week. Somebody's definitely thinking about it, and somebody's emotionally trying to open up to the idea of building something with you. First, clarify. Give me clarification right down the line. Okay. Now that we have that, give me a little bit more. Show me a little bit more. I want a little more explanation for Taurus. Okay. Taurus, I honestly feel like there's something new you want to learn. There's something new you want to learn, or there's a new creative excitement you're trying to figure out. If you already haven't been having this energy, I feel like you're going to have this energy more next week. You start with the wheel reversed, and I immediately feel with the wheel reversed and 3 of Wands reversed, I feel like something like a new chapter is starting to begin in your life that you're about to start working on, or you know you need to work towards. I do feel like you're trying to figure out what it is, though, or you're trying to figure out how to obtain it. With that 3 of Wands, you may wonder if you should sit where you are or if you should travel towards this, or this could be somebody wanting a new beginning with you as well, very quickly with the World card reversed, starting a new chapter, and wondering if they should head towards you as well. Page of Pentacles reversed. I feel like your focus isn't so much on a new beginning with somebody. I feel like it's on moving to a situation where you know what you want, where you know what you want to go after. And it does feel like it has something to do with a creative endeavor or business or work. I get this work. I felt this in your last reading, but I'm feeling it here. I feel like work is going to be on your mind, or your creative aspects of life. And I'll explain that in the very last card that's on the bottom of the deck. I'll pick up the whole thing and show you at the end. But the 3 of Pentacles upright, something, I feel like your message is there's something you're if you haven't been noticing it, there's something you're supposed to be building towards here, Taurus. You see that? I don't know if you've seen that red light, green light where they all get shot and die. Well, don't get shot and die. Go after it. No more yellow light, no more red light. Go after the green light. Go after the green dot, like my green sweater. What are the odds of that, Taurus? So you might need to stand up for yourself. You may need to really focus on your intuition or your creative nature with inside of yourself. With the 7 of Wands, meditation. You may really need time alone with the 7 of Wands as well, is what I'm getting here, to figure out what to do or how to expand this. Is what I see here for you, Taurus. 9 of Swords reversed. If there's something that's been bothering you, it's not really bothering you anymore, and it shouldn't be, especially if you've been doing any meditation, yoga, or anything of the sort that's very helpful for you. The High Priestess reversed. You may not be trusting your intuition on a situation. Now, this could be you, this could be them. You may not be trusting your intuition on a situation, where that you're not letting your mind be clouded by it anymore, or they're not trusting their intuition on a situation. It could have to do with traveling towards you or having that new beginning with somebody that's on your mind, is what I see here with that World card in the reverse. I almost feel like there's a completion. Somebody's went through a completion and they've let a cycle be what it is, and now they're wondering if they want to entertain it again, as well as what I see here for you, Taurus. Now let's get to the Page of Pentacles reversed. You also have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is damn near dead center of this reading. For me, this tells me with the Page of Pentacles reversed here, it's like you're trying to grow, or you're trying to build, or you're looking at which direction to go in with that Page of Pentacles. But then underneath the Page of Pentacles, beside it, you have the Three of Pentacles. You're wanting to establish something, and I feel she's trying to figure out creatively. Really into whatever they want, like wanting to figure something out or make something out of nothing, kind of, is what I see there. Ace of Pentacles reversed is underneath that. For you to have that, that tells me that's your mindset. That's your mindset right now. Ace of Pentacles reversed, it's like you really want to create a strong foundation, where you could be thinking of somebody, or somebody's thinking about you and how they could create a strong foundation with you. And I say that because when I looked at the Ace of Pentacles reversed, my eyes were brought right back to the World reversed. So for me to see these two cards, the first card and the card in the middle of the reading, it almost looks like somebody could be thinking about how they can structure this with you again. Well, I think your creative mind's at work. You're not really locked into them as much as you are at work right now. The Page of Cups is followed by the Moon. It's almost like you have a little bit of emotion for this person or the situation, but you might have had to do some center work, some chakra clearing with that Seven of Wands. Ignore the outside noise type energy, Taurus. You doing that kind of locked up your emotions a little bit with the Page of Cups and the Moon reversed. I almost feel like it puts your emotions kind of like in still mode. Like you think about it, this dude's staring at the work you did to kind of block off the emotions, because in that Page of Pentacles, where you're trying to be creative, start something brand new, learn, change. I feel like trying to change and discover something. I feel discovery around that. It's almost like you want to build something and you keep going inside to figure this out. I do think you're going to figure this out, because it looks like you are very passionate about it. But here, when it comes to a person, to me, it looks like every time you think about putting the love in for the situation, the Moon reversed, you kind of reflect, I don't really want to open my emotions to this situation again. And really, if anything, it looks as if you want to start a new beginning. You're not really going to let things phase you mentally with that Nine of Swords. Definitely looking to start a new beginning and not let things bother you with that Nine of Swords energy coming out of that. You need to definitely start working on trusting your intuition, or maybe it's because you've already done the work to trust your intuition at this time. Maybe that's why that's in the reverse position for some of you. Death and rebirth is in the reverse under the Nine of Swords. You definitely were probably put through some kind of hell, or I feel like you were put through some kind of hell in the past, and it's putting you through something to where you're getting control of your emotions and you're seeing things for what they are. With the Moon reversed, death and rebirth in the reverse. It's almost like, to me, that tells me not a lot's going to get past you in the week ahead. There won't be a lot that gets past you, whether you express it or you keep it within yourself. Now I have the Ace of Wands beside the death and rebirth. So there's something you're very passionate about, and I do feel like it has to do with something new that you want to start, or you're trying to figure out, what do I do? How do I do it? Type energy. It's what I feel in this reading. And I see like a lot of passion with you having this rebirth and being very passionate about it. For some of you, it could be just debating if I should be passionate about a lover, a person of the past, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Should I allow this person in again? Whatever it is, whether it's career or a person, you're at a crossroads where there's a decision that you're going to have to make. Now, while I focused on you for career, even though nobody watched my Taurus video, y'all killed me, Taurus. y'all don't like to hear about you being successful and having good success. Well, that's what I got. I think I got like the lowest views, but it's all right. It is what it is. You see this right here? You've got the make a decision and the 10 of Wands. The decision may be to move away from somebody that may want to come in with a little bit of love offer. You may tell them no. You may not open up emotionally to them. I just feel like you won't be emotionally receptive next week. Like that, like you'll be more into yourself next week. 10 of Wands with the King of Pentacles. I think you're going to take the walk on your own. Like, be proud to move away from anything that has to be building in love. It don't feel that way here. It feels like you're going to build towards your career. It feels like you're going to start building towards your career with the King of Pentacles. I mean, come on. You got the Page of Pentacles. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the 10 of Wands. Above the 10 of Wands, you got the Page of Cups. You got build. You got more like trying to build or establish something. It doesn't feel like you want to focus on love. It feels like you're trying to focus. You're heading away from love and into like financial abundance. You have a lot of Pentacle cards here. Queen of Swords reversed definitely makes me feel like communication could be lacking next week with people, or you may cut that out with some people, or you may not want to deal with it with certain people. It could be with this person. Look at this. Just check this out. Ace of Pentacles, because I'm almost done with your reading. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Two of Cups reversed. You may not be giving a lot of attention to a love situation. Definitely could be, white guy, darker skinned woman, or darker skinned guy, light skinned girl, whatever the deal. May not be focusing that much on it in the week ahead. It doesn't look like you're putting a lot of on it next week. The Chariot, I feel like you're moving, you're rapidly going to be moving, and I think it's towards this creative endeavor you want. And it's like you know that. I feel like you know that, or you've been known this, Taurus. I think you're smart enough to know what you're doing. With the Chariot and the Page of Swords, I feel like you know what you're doing. Could be doing some research or learning something new. And this is the one that was on the bottom of the deck. And if there's anything that wants to come at you, I was going to stop here with you. This is the card I was going to show you like this. And it was upright. I feel like you're trying to figure something out or do some research or figure something out new. What else do I see? You may be keeping your mind plugged on that, because if anything wants to come at you and it doesn't feel good for what it is, it's a no. Like you won't tolerate it or let it bother you. And it's amazing, but the devil matches my fucking green shirt. So if there's anything that you're not having, it's a no. The wheel, you'll put the brakes on it. You know why? Because it could be something that's out of balance, or you feel is out of balance at this time, that you're wanting to come into balance, is what I see here with the Six of Pentacles. It's on the bottom. The Tower. If anybody comes at you wrong or treats you wrong next week, it could just blow up in their face. Especially with the Devil card and the Tower card over here, and you trying to move away from anything like that. You got a little bit longer message than I expected to give you, Taurus, but that's what you get. Gemini, you're up. All right. How is everybody? How you doing, James? This is going to be our worst winter. Well, good luck, bro. I was looking at, this is to James. I was looking at heaters. I just had really bad shit around my house. I didn't have water for almost 2 weeks. Stayed at hotels and shit. Washed at families' houses and shit. It was miserable. And I was like, just in case this is going to be a really bad winter. I was thinking that today, hours ago. Somebody in the chat, I was like, they were telling me what they're doing, and I'm like, I'm looking at portable heaters that you don't have to plug into the wall in case I lose power, because I have electric heat. And I'm like, it gets fucking cold here. Like, it can get negative degrees to where I'm like, I don't want my kid fucking freezing. I do have a wood stove, but I don't want to go back and split wood in the fucking snow. I will if I have to. I just had to dig my driveway up 7.5 feet deep, and the ground's hard as a fucking rock. I have to fill that hole tomorrow. But at least that's done. All right. Here we go. What tarot cards represent me? The sexiest cards on the deck. What kind of question is that, JoJo? I'm just playing. The Sun card and the Strength card. The Sun and the Strength. Those are two. And the Queen of Wands. And the Ace of Wands. No, no, I'm just gonna steal all the good fire sign cards. Although I do like one of my favorites is the Four of Wands. It's one of my favorite cards because I like celebrations and I'm very earthy, even though I have a lot of fire placements. I'm very earthy, but I like the Four of Wands because I usually have fun when I go out and celebrate. If I decide to let out my fiery side, I have fun. I'm not all laid back. All right, let's get into Gemini. Gemini's like, will you fucking read me? All right, let's get into Gemini. I know Gemini's like, you said you were going to do our shit 3 minutes ago. It's been 5 minutes and 26 seconds. All right, here we go. Let's go. I'm up east. I'm northeast. Ooh, what the hell is going on? Oh, I feel like this could be a direct message. Just going to say it for what I see. Give me a little bit more for Gemini. It's a little too fast. Give me a little more for Gemini on that. Clarify that, please. Give me a little bit more. Just want to make it so I have space for a third row for you guys. That way they're not like falling off the table. Me too sucks. Yeah, Rebecca, it does. If you're talking about cold weather or being up northeast. As far as the temperature, it sucks. Ooh. Gemini, you're going to hate how I end this message, I'm sure, but you're going to get this one. Yeah, and that's how you're getting it. And you better listen to what I say, King of Swords energy. You better listen to this message, Gemini. I'm just going to say it. King of Swords, you better, this is a message you should, it might resonate for some, but here we go. If you've been feeling a lack emotionally or you've been opening up emotionally throughout the week ahead, Gemini, or this week or going into next week, Ace of Cups. If your emotions have been out of whack or you're not really sure how to get control of them or they feel out of place, the King of Pentacles, could it be, it's in the reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. Could it be to a job situation or a career? I do feel like it definitely has something to do with a career where it's fucking you up with your happiness. There's something to do with a career. Could it be taking up too much time? Could the investment you're putting in not be getting the validation it deserves or you feel is required? I don't know. But Four of Pentacles, it feels like it's really making you worry about stability. I said this could be a direct message. This may not be for every Gemini. It may be for some, though. But it's the Four of Pentacles. Immediately feels surrounded around home, a home love situation or work situation, or something that's got you very emotional, whether it's at home, could have to do with work or love. Two of Wands, I feel like you're needing to make a decision, and the decision I'm being shown is you. You need to choose you right now. Gemini, the message is clear for me here. There's a message here where you need to choose you. They're specifically telling me, choose you right now. Nurture yourself, take care of yourself, do things that make you feel happy. I would definitely say use correct judgment or discernment. As I said, judgment. Look at Empress and judgment is reversed. I get the feeling like you need to take care of yourself because you may think there's a judgment that could happen around you that may not be for the best for you. And for you, the judgment in reverse is under the King of Pentacles. Could it happen to do with a home situation or a career situation? Absolutely. More so career, where you think you're going to get a no on an answer or the career is going to crumble. Or the Ten of Cups, like you're not getting the feedback that you need, or it's making you feel like you may not be stable. Eight of Cups, I almost feel like you're being told with judgment in reverse, you need to move away from that energy and not feel that way, not feel so contained. Three of Cups, reversed. Hell, maybe you need to get out and celebrate. Maybe if you didn't have plans or if you blew off plans for Thanksgiving, I would tell you to go after those plans, even if you slowly last minute decide to do those plans. If you were invited to something and you know you're not doing much come this Thanksgiving, I think Knight of Pentacles, it's very wise for you to come out and make that Two of Wands in reverse decision and go towards it, whether it's family, friends, anything. I think it's going to help you on the emotional side of things or on worrying about a career thing here is what I'm seeing. Eight of Swords is probably going to help you not feel bound or stuck in your head throughout next week as well, especially if Judgment and Justice, there's something you feel like with Judgment in the reverse and Justice in the reverse, like you're not going to come out in front of, in top of, or have the balance of. And it does feel like with the Ace of Cups reversed and the Moon diagonal like this in Judgment, Ace of Cups, Judgment, Moon reversed, all three reversed. This makes me feel like it's been an emotional upheaval or bothering you emotionally. This could be a situation you don't have control of, or feel like you don't have control. I feel like you have control of the situation, but you're telling yourself with this Eight of Swords, I don't have control of the situation. But I think I would tell you just walk away from feeling that way. Maybe go out and celebrate. Slowly start building yourself up again with that Knight of Pentacles. Hearsay. With this horse, I feel the need to tell you, don't listen to fucking hearsay. If there's people yakking, talking a bunch of shit, fuck their hearsay. Don't listen to it. Eight of Swords, don't allow yourself to put yourself up in your head next week, especially around Thanksgiving. Justice, if you've been worried about this for a little while in the Moon and it's reflected on you emotionally, I do think you're coming to the end of it with both of those being in the reverse. Or if you've been really emotionally, just emotions everywhere with that Ace of Cups reversed and King of Pentacles reversed, things are going to change. The Ten of Cups, that's all changing energy. You're at the end of the cycle in the reverse. Four of Pentacles, if it's felt like it's killing you financially or if it's just making you feel insecure or at all, I feel insecurity or unstable around that Four of Pentacles, that is upright. That Two of Wands, you're going to come to that decision, that crossroads, that knowing what to do. And that's trusting yourself or really taking care of yourself, ignoring how people want to judge the situation around you or situations that you may have judged, and knowing that you have to walk away from them and going out and celebrating. That's what I see here for you. You may have a little bit of worry either with work or something to do around work, or if it's not career, it's trusting going out on a gathering. With the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Swords, you may be worrying about entertaining it. Like, is it just going to be another battle, or are there going to be problems that arise after the fact kind of idea is what I see here with you. Am I going to have conflicts or problems? And I think why that's on your mind is because you've got the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. So I feel like you think it's going to be very combative or conflict. Your message from Spirit is, I think it's time for you to really have strength and patience through the week ahead, and go out with that Three of Cups. Either have that social gathering come towards you that you might have thought of ending or stopping, or go towards that social gathering that you're invited to. You may need to be really strong and be very patient with that. King of Swords. Why does the King of Swords feel like the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords? I do feel like you think there could be somebody that wants to cause a problem if you go to this gathering. There may be somebody that you know that doesn't like you or always has something to say. Give me a little bit more for Gemini. My right ear just rang. I want to give you one more card. Clarify that last one for Gemini. I get the need to tell you, like, if there's somebody around you that you don't trust, Seven of Swords reversed, or you're allowing yourself to trust, or thinking of trusting the situation. If there's somebody around you don't trust, I don't think the point is to focus on them. I think the point is to be patient with that individual. Be really strong, diligent, with the situation that's coming ahead of you. Be the Queen of Pentacles. Be very grounded, very motherly, very earthly. If this person, I get the shadow effect, like somebody that may have lied to you, cheated on you in the past, is around you, you have to tolerate them. Don't let them put you in that shadow effect of the Three of Swords. Don't let them embody the energy of this is, I'm just going to make you feel the way I always make you feel. Do something for yourself where maybe that's why you're ignoring this. If you know someone's going to be around a gathering you don't want to deal with, I feel like your message is just be very humble, noble. Kind of get noble a lot out of this. Very mothering, ignoring, kind of like accepting maybe somebody saying something but you're not really listening to type energy. I almost feel like you won't really care about what's surrounding that because of the Page of Swords reversed. You got it reversed. For it to be reversed, I feel like you'll focus on what you want to build or what you may be worried about financially. Anytime somebody tries to interrupt or say something, they put their 2 cents in, I don't see you entertaining it. I'm really caring. I see you knowing that they're wrong and you're right and you going after it. Your head will be so far up that book or so far entangled in what you want to do that it doesn't phase. It can't phase a situation. Clarify that. For Gemini. Holy hell, Gemini. Okay. I'm going to give you a little, whatever fell on the bottom. The last couple right here. All right. The Hangman and the Star. So if somebody tries to make you feel stuck next week or gives you that energy of wanting, I almost feel like somebody's going to want you to listen to their lies. To start, listen to your wish fulfillment and go after your passion the way you want. This is probably going to bother somebody that you're around. I got the Queen of Wands here as well. This could bother somebody, but I think you really need to focus on what makes you happy. I feel the need to pick these up, shuffle a little bit, and then why, I don't know. Grab off the bottom of the deck when I feel ready. Give me a little bit more on the Queen of Wands. What else is here for Gemini? I had jumped. I don't have to pull it. Death and rebirth. Be excited to acknowledge things from the universe throughout the next week. Signs, symbols, anything that comes to you. Really pay attention to it. I feel like your wish fulfillment, if you've been stuck on wondering what it is, like you're going to be invited to new thoughts, if not just new thoughts, things you've wanted to manifest in the past are going to show up, and it's going to make you feel really passionate and make you feel really like I should really start in this direction, or this may work for me. That's the message I have for Gemini. Damn, you got a long message. And I didn't skip you, Gemmy. How you doing, Cindy? I haven't looked up in a minute. Amanda, how you doing? How's everybody doing up in here? I like that message. It was a little different. I like the end of it, where it's like you're not going to let anybody bother you next week or feel bothered by anybody. But at the end of the day, it's not just like, I'm not going to let anybody bother me. What started to come out is like there's going to be messages that you're going to get information. If it hasn't started yet, it's going to start. You'll get like messages. All I would tell you is what I do is trust what you get and then try to see somehow where it fits in and it's correct. Like test it. Go, like if you say something to somebody and then you get the answer and you correct, or if you feel a certain way and then things keep showing you the answer, go after that. That's what I would tell you. All right. Cancer. Thank you all for being here. How you doing, Andrea Troy? Been a minute. Hello, Jenna LF. Crazy Crystal. I think I said hello to you. I think I saw you here earlier. What's up, Ask April? All right. Cancer. Giving them to you. They came out like that wallet I seen on TV that I thought about buying. There's a wallet that you can buy, and it like shoots your credit cards up like at the top. And I've been thinking about buying it. These like 6 cards came out like that for you, and that's what you're gonna get. Give me a little more for a little bit more for Cancers. Give me a little clarification on that Queen, please. On that one right there. A little bit more for Cancer signs. What are you saying? Jeez, you just got a lot of the deck. I'm going to give it to you. All right, Cancer. Maybe it's towards the end of the month. You could be really like, if this hasn't already happened, towards the end of this month, maybe like the 27th or 29th, you could be very emotional, I'm going to tell you. Could even be the 26th, 26th or the 30th, whatever, around there. But you got a lot of cards here. I'll try to blow through this message for you. But Seven of Pentacles. It's clear that there's been a lot of foundations that you've built or that you've looked at in the past and that have meant a lot to you is what I'm seeing here. And I think you might be, if you haven't already been thinking about this recently, it's going to be something that you start to think throughout next week. For a lot of you, it feels like it's something you've already thought about. It feels like you're coming out of this energy, the Five of Swords energy, where it's been mentally been bothering you. Something that took a while to grow and grow and grow and grow. That's been mentally frustrating you. I feel like you're coming out of that energy. Could pertain to a love situation, could pertain to a family situation. I'm getting love and family tonight, really. I've noticed that theme through not every message, but some of them. The Lovers is here in third place, so it could pertain to a lover or a family situation in general. The Nine of Wands reversed. Something I don't feel like you've completely left this situation alone, or every time you think that you need to and you need to like let it grow, that Seven of Pentacles, grow on its own and not really let it be a mental conflict in your mind. I think you think about the love for the situation that you have for it. And then I think you feel how you're all left alone to stand on your own with the Nine of Swords in reverse. And I do feel like it's been a little upsetting. I get like this upset energy around the Nine of Swords reversed and the Four of Wands reversed. Like there's a celebration that just has not come in that you really want to come in, that you really want to work. Could be an earth sign, could be a air sign, could be a fire sign. Air, earth, or fire. Here's more air and earth. Two of Swords. Two of Swords upright. I almost feel like this to me is, when is this going to change? This is when is this going to change energy. That Two of Wands looking at the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Wands is out first, is when is this going to change reverse? When will the blindfold come off of either you or this other individual? When can this celebration come together? Ace of Pentacles reversed. This may make you feel closed off, or like you're missing out on something, or they may feel that way towards you, especially towards the holiday. I feel like the energy, someone's feeling that way towards you and you're feeling that way. I feel that's reciprocal, that's bouncing from you to them. Ace of Pentacles reversed, I feel like it's you to them, you to them. Like they're thinking about it, you're thinking about it. The Knight of Swords. Somebody definitely wants to move towards a situation. Could be an air sign too here. I got a lot of air here. Somebody wants to rush towards a situation or move towards something that works, that's more suited in this situation. And it does feel like it has to do with love. The Hermit is here up in reverse. You can't tell me this person's not thinking about it or you're not thinking about it. That's a damn lie. Anybody comes up in this room and tells me they're not thinking about it, you're full of shit. Because the Hermit, that person's holding their knees, praying, thinking, meditating, doing whatever they need to do to figure this out. And look, I said meditating, didn't even recognize what was next to it. The Seven of Wands. They've been here before. They've done this before. They've had this happen before. This feeling, this standing on their own. Whether the person you've dealt with is very stubborn to come towards you for a celebration, or you have been, it may be time to break that cycle. I feel like it's time, or time's going to show itself where time's up in time. I feel like there's only so much longer that two of swords energy is going to be held like that. Because in that Ace of Pentacles, I feel like the hand's upside down, like it's bothering both parties. Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, the Hermit. Someone's reflecting about the love situation, tired of standing up on their own with the situation. The Seven of Wands reversed. Really trying to, whoever this is being stubborn, whether it's you, Cancer, or it's them, the person or you are both being stubborn with this situation. And somebody's not bending or reaching out or doing something. Three of Wands reversed. Somebody wants to. Somebody definitely wants to, is what I would tell you. I get not sure of yourself energy here. With the Two of Swords, whether it's you or them, Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. Somebody's not sure of themselves or how they would do this. And the Two of Swords, how do I make a decision? The Page of Cups, how do I open my emotions to it? Is staring at that Two of Swords with making a decision. Not sure energy. Then I have the Ace of Wands. It's very there's a lot of passion here, but there's a lot of love here. And somebody knows that, I know this is on somebody's mind. Because on the opposite side of from over here to over here, I have the Ace of Wands and I have the Knight of Swords. So it's like somebody knows that they want to move towards it, or they're hoping they'll move towards them. I do see stubborn energy though, whether it's them, both of you. They could definitely have fire placements, or you could, because all four cards in the middle are fire reversed. And yeah, and that's not typical in my readings, fire, all four of them to be reversed. And two of them are Nine of Wands and Seven of Wands. I almost feel like saying somebody's trying to muster up the strength to figure a celebration out and head towards it, but they know they need to make that decision. Page of Cups. They may not be opening up emotionally, but they're wanting to, but they know they need to make a decision on what they're going to do in general. That's what I see. Anyways, the World reversed. With the World reversed in the Three of Pentacles, this person, whether it's you or them, or both of you, could be both of you, just like I feel in that corner, that Two of Swords and that Ace of Pentacles I was feeling, probably the same idea. Whether it's you or them, come on, let's work on it. We can put the work on this. That's what I feel there. Like, let's get this thing, let's get the ball rolling type energy. Queen of Swords, somebody needs to open up communication. It's in a love situation, could be with a love partner, could be with opening the love to themselves and how they're going to make this decision. But the Queen of Swords is at the bottom of this deck, and somebody needs to communicate very direct, very precise, very honest, very wise, but Three of Cups. There could be a celebration, whether it's you or them. Somebody needs to reach out. I get like the feeling somebody needs to reach out here. Queen of Swords with the Three of Cups. There could definitely be a celebration here. Or this celebration's on its way, it's coming. It may take a little while, but it's coming. Is what I'm also feeling right now. The Fool, but somebody needs to open the envelope. Somebody else, either you or them, one of you have to like make the move. Three of Cups with the Fool reversed. It's either you can wait for them to do something, or you got to do something to bring a celebration in. Now, the High Priestess reversed. Somebody may feel as if they were to open up emotionally to a Swords, the person may not make a decision, or may have too many people trying to tell them what decision to make. I don't really care for that. But I have that, the way I get that is with the High Priestess reversed. So you could feel like if you were to try to help them choose you to speak to, or if you were the one to communicate wisely towards them to start off a celebration with and take that leap of faith, go out, pull the plug on the situation. The Two of Swords, you may feel like the Two of Swords is the outcome, where the person can't make a decision. Why? Because they've got other people, bickering in their ears. getting in the way of shit, telling them, no, I wouldn't accept that offer. That offer is not true. Don't open your emotions to that person. You could be telling yourself that, or you could think that's the outcome, or they could be thinking that's the outcome as well. And that's where they could be struggling to trust their intuition on what will truly happen, whether it's you or them. Just bear in mind that. Ace of Pentacles reversed with the Ace of Wands. It's almost like there's something here with the Seven of Pentacles upright and then the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Something that that grew or took a long time to grow, that doesn't feel like it's growing, or that's felt out of whack for a while. Look at the card on the opposite side. The growth is upside down. Everything is falling out instead of being put back like in the earth. So there's something here that needs to be mended or fixed. And then we go from that to the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of high passion for it. Could be between two females, the Ace of Wands and the Empress as well, because I have the Ace of Wands and the Empress together. Ace of Wands on top of the Empress. Could be daughter, mother figure. Could just be you and your sister. I'm reading for a lot of different people. Just take this reading how it may resonate. The Judgment reversed the King of Pentacles. It almost looks as if somebody's definitely worried that they're not gonna, almost like they're gonna turn their eye, like Judgment reversed, like they're gonna, like somebody could be worried that the answer is no. With the Judgment reversed, that they're not going to get the answer they want to hear, and that worries them about getting the answer they want to hear. Or I skipped a card. I'm going to go what's beside the Judgment, so I almost didn't see that next to it. This is why, see that? Ten of Cups reversed. I almost feel like somebody feels like emotionally there won't be the judgment call they want. This could be a message where it may not be time, or maybe it is time to try to start cracking the nut. Maybe around the holidays, maybe towards December for me to say cracking the nut like a nutcracker. But if you don't do it this holiday, maybe it's the next holiday where you have to take the initiative, or they maybe that's what they're going to do towards you. That's what I have here though. But that Ten of Cups in reverse, it's followed by the King of Pentacles. It definitely in reverse. It definitely feels like it's bothered somebody for a while, or like it's been an emotional pain. That's emotional pain. Also, somebody's probably trying to build up something at home, or be creative, or try not to focus so much on the pain of what the judgment could be. Almost like the judgment is above the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles reversed. Almost like there's a judgment here that if I don't do anything, I won't have to face this judgment type energy. Because ultimately, whether it's you or them, this is what I see. Somebody feels that the person's going to end up wanting to walk away from it, or avoid the situation, and then it's going to just cause more conflict or pain. At the bottom of the deck, I'm going to show you what I got, Cancer. Whether it's you or them, somebody needs to come correct and open up with their emotions. Somebody needs to come correct and open up with their emotions. It's not going to be much longer until a decision is made. Two of Pentacles. If there's something that's been juggled, whether it's been emotionally, whether it's been too much of a burden physically, mentally, or you're worried, or they're worried about you walking away, or trying to walk away, it comes down to opening up communication. It definitely comes down to opening up communication. That's the reading I have for Cancer. All right, that was for you, Cancers. Thank you for 88 of you being here. Appreciate it. I think y'all might have to wait. I might have to get a Red Bull. I might have to run upstairs and get me a Red Bull. We'll do Leo in 1 minute. Leos, you got to be patient with me. I need some more juice. More diabetes juice. All right. I'm back. Wasn't that far upstairs. We're only on the 5th side. I got to move my ass. It's taking too long. I didn't plan on making this a 3-hour reading. But here we go. This used to be one of my favorite colors. I was a lot younger. I used to love the color forest green. I still like it, but I don't wear it a lot. I stick to the protection color of black. Leo, what's going on with you next week? Don't tell me the power's going out. Don't tell me nothing negative. Let's see what Leo gets. All right, here we go. Leo rising. How about that? Leo, next week. What do we got for Leo next week? Second card. I always put the first card that hits first. Ooh, you could have an air sign that wants you to come towards them. Or you may want to rush towards an air sign. Clarify a little bit more of that for Leo. Somebody's losing patience, whether it's you, Leo, or them. Right off the bat, I feel like somebody's losing patience, whether it's you or them. We've got double air, double fire, right off the rip. This one's a little different. Okay, so either you may be emotionally not so invested in a person, or they may come off to you that way, is what I'm seeing so far. A little bit more for Leo. You have should I stay or should I go energy, whether it's you or them. Let me just tell you, over here I see like should I stay or should I go, with the Six of Swords, the Fool, and the Three of Pentacles. As I said, that the last two cards, and I'm going to get you more, are the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. That's totally should I stay or should I go energy, whether it's you or them. This is should I stay. It just keeps repeating itself. All right. There will be messages, and there are going to be better days. Give me a little bit more on the messages. There's a lot of fire just showed up. Well, three times. So let me clarify the last two cards, please, for Leo. It's not going to be overnight, but I think you're going to move towards it, or they're going to move towards you. That's what I'm going to tell you. All right. So I just summed up your reading. You're done, Leo. Let's go on to Virgo. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Leo. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords. So either there's somebody wants to take fast action towards you and move their ass towards you, or they want you to move your ass towards them. With the Six of Swords, I feel like somebody really wants to move towards you, or you really want to move towards somebody at this time throughout the next week. Whoever this is for, either you're feeling this way about them, or they're feeling this way about you. With the Tower card reversed, somebody's feeling like there's an ending that will happen, and there will be a final ending. Somebody's lacking the patience. Somebody doesn't want to let go. I don't want to let go of you energy. With the Temperance reversed and the Tower reversed, somebody's worried about an ending, or the patience that if I don't rush towards them or they don't rush towards me, there could be an ending here. At this time, whether it's the person you're dealing with or you, Leo, somebody really needs to focus on their intuition. Maybe their higher calling. Maybe what's in front of them. Maybe that's what's important for you at this time, Leo. Stay strong and true to you and to to your intuition. Maybe focus on listening to what your intuition tells you to or shows you. That might be very important for next week. The Six of Cups reversed. I'm just going to say it for what I feel. If you're stuck on past energy, I think you need to take a leap of faith and release it next week. If there's something you're stuck on of the past or Knight of Swords you keep rushing towards mentally, release it at this time, Leo, with the Fool. Take that leap of faith, go after it. Even if it's something that you've built or you've built for a while ago in the past. If there was a Tower moment and there's something you need to release, it may be wise for you to go in. Four of Swords energy. You got a lot of air here. You got some fire here too. You could be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign, Leo. But Four of Swords upright. I feel like you're being told you need to have patience and rest. You also may want to just be very. For some reason, I get the need to tell you, like, be emotionally appreciative or acceptive of situations that you see in the week ahead, but also watch where you reflect those emotions out. Pay attention to where you're putting your energy emotionally on the emotional part. Next week, I feel like that's going to be an important message for you. Three of Wands reversed with the Three of Pentacles. Either you or them are wondering if you're going to travel towards them, or so they want to know if you're going to travel towards them, or you are wondering if you should travel towards them, is what I see here for Leo. Thank you for the 108 likes, everybody. The wheel, not the wheel, the world reversed. It almost looks to me like somebody's saying there's an ending here. This isn't going to get off the ground, or they could be stuck in their head about it. It could be emotionally bothering them, or they're trying to emotionally ignore it by doing things that make them feel emotionally accepted in other situations. With the world reversed underneath the Seven of Pentacles, it looks to me like there is going to be something that starts to build. But I feel like there's a bigger message here. I feel like you need to be patient with an individual in the week ahead, or if a person isn't very patient with you, take your time to rest about it. Use your intuition very, very strongly, vicariously for some reason. Be very receptive of how you want your emotions displayed, or how you want to display, who you want to display your emotions to, especially if it has anything to do with you going in a new direction or in a direction that you've already once traveled and you want to build towards all over again. I think your intuition is going to tell you a lot in the week ahead. So I think it's key to look into that, go within yourself to get these answers. That wheel, it looks like things are going to start to turn in the favor, but the most important part of the wheel is for them to turn. That intuition card is important. That Nine of Cups is important. The sleep is important. And these two are definitely important. For that to move, you got to start taking care of yourself. I got 111 likes. That's 111. Trust me. Take care of yourself the week ahead. It's going to be very important. If you've been feeling like things have been a burden or financially restricting you, or you haven't been feeling, have you been feeling a lack from anything on the exterior world, where you've noticed it like such, and it's had you kind of put your back towards it? If you've been feeling like you're pouring in a lot of directions and it's not coming back, the Empress, I think it's time for you to take care of yourself the week ahead, is what I'm going to tell you. There is something that wants to spin with you, but it's also, this is where it goes back and forth energy, the Eight of Cups. Either you're telling yourself you're wasting your time, or the other person may be thinking that about you, that they're wasting their time. But you have the World reversed in the Wheel of Fortune. So you got some major arcana here. But what I'm seeing here is I saw the Eight of Cups first, then I saw the Two of Pentacles. There is a decision that either they're going to make with you, or you're contemplating making with them. Also, the Eight of Cups, underneath it is the Devil. Maybe somebody had to come up to a decision with an earth sign or a water sign and realize, is this the right direction for me? Should I stick with this energy, or should I move away from it? Maybe somebody's starting to rationalize that there was no victory with a situation, that there would have been nothing but instability. But I think they still ponder what could have happened or what could be with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They could do this with you, Leo. That somebody could be doing this with you at this time or next week. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be unhappy in a home situation, or you could be. But what I see here is the Eight of Pentacles upright, and somebody wants to build on a foundation of the Ten of Pentacles and is looking for a victory, but not really wanting any toxic attachments to this. Two of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want to juggle, and if they have to juggle, they will walk away. If they have to be juggled, they will walk away from a situation. They won't tolerate it. Page of Wands. There will be messages between you and potentially a water sign, an earth sign, fire sign throughout the week ahead. Did start with air. Could be air as well, but the Knight rushing in and the Six of Swords could be air, water, earth, or fire. Page of Wands, the Sun card. Somebody does want to start talking to you. Somebody does want to message you. Somebody does want to have like happiness, excitement. Get excited when they message you, or you may be thinking about that about them. But I feel like this is them on you. Somebody's looking for forward movement with you. Somebody's hoping this wheel will turn. I almost feel like somebody sees you as a wish fulfillment. Is what I see here. Give me a little bit more. Give me a little more for Leo. Clarify the last two, the Chariot and the Wheel. The Chariot and the Wheel. Clarification on that for Leo. Got more than I was expecting, but it's all right. You're definitely going to listen to your intuition all week ahead of Leo. Leo, I think Spirit's going to be trying to show you shit. Nine of Swords with the Seven of Wands came out, and they came up both upright and beside each other. That person's trying to get in tune with himself, and that I want you to look at that lady, the Nine of, her eyes are open, and she's looking down like, I see this, I see you, I see the situation for what it is type deal. Seven of Wands going in, not taking the thoughts of anybody else on it at this time, really trusting what you're getting at this time. Seven of Cups in reverse. You're trying to figure something out, and I think you're going to either figure it out or you're going to end up laughing at yourself because you put too much work in if you're not careful. Just pay attention to that message too. That's important for Leos. I just feel like that you need to see. Give me a little more for Leo and we'll end it. Hierophant. What's on top of the Hierophant? The Hierophant comes out with the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So somebody you're dealing with could either be somebody you're dealing with that Hierophant. You could see a situation with love that means a lot to you through the week ahead or means a lot to them, and it be something that's bothering them. And it could be through the messages that you get and the happiness you want to receive, or both of y'all want to receive if they tried to message you next week. Somebody could definitely be thinking about you and trying to block other options that they may have or thoughts that they may have of taking another ladder, a ladder that's not as up high to where you are in this card. All those ladders are beneath him, and he looks like he's wondering which way to go, or she's wondering which way to go. Or do I completely, for whatever reason, I looked at this card, or do I completely just ignore these options and walk away? This could be for you or for them, but I feel like that's your message, Leo. Damn. All right, here we go. Virgo in a second. Red Bull. They're up here. I'm like, where did I put them? Do Virgo in 1 second. How you doing, Susan? I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to switch hands for some reason. The cards. I don't usually do that. Turn this one up too for some reason. What do you want me to tell Virgo about next week? Let's hear from Virgo next week. What in the hell? All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on. Yeah, Virgo, this is not going to be hard to... There is somebody you are not trying to listen to. Straight up, you're not listening is probably what I would label this reading. She's not listening. Listen to me, Linda. Listen to me, Linda. Linda's like, fuck you, son bitch. I listen to you, stupid. I am not listening. Ace of Pentacles reversed. You don't give a shit. I feel a lack of trust here for some reason. Ace of Swords reversed. Like, you don't trust this person. You don't want to take a leap of faith. You may, but you ponder it. Ace of Cups. You don't have any more emotions for this situation. You've let the emotions go. You don't feel stability in it. You don't see a celebration. You get decision cards, though. Like, you keep thinking you should make a decision, or did I make the right decision? That's the message I see here. I would tell you to trust your first initial thought. Virgo, if this resonates with you, you made the right decision. But you're stuck on the goddamn decision because you've got Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Maybe some of you Virgos need to go out and look at 222 meaning. Go out and look at, if you're a Virgo sun, go look up what 222 means and see if it tells you if you were making the right decision with a past decision you made in a love situation, even if they dropped your ass. Go look up what that means and see if you feel like after all this time and maybe wanting to fight for something you knew you shouldn't have, if you made the right decision. And you come back and you tell me how you feel the next time I go live. Here we go. It's not mentally bothering you anymore. There's no more imbalance. It's good, but it's like, I feel like you keep thinking, what is this person doing? Or maybe this is like, I miss you, but I miss you, I ignore you. I miss you, I ignore you. One or two more for Virgo. Give me a little more on that for the Virgos, please. Why you guys get some money today? All right. Whoa. You're getting that one. All right. I'm going to leave it right there. All right. I gave you one extra. Virgo, your message is clear to me. The world reversed. Something came to an end so something new could start. And this new thing that needed to start, I feel like it made you feel like you had to really focus on yourself, or it makes you feel good. Even though where you may feel like you started to focus on yourself a little too much with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, I don't feel it's bad. I feel like you left something that was really unhealthy. Immediately, because the Queen of Cups in reverse came out, and when this came out, it made me feel like you're like, ting tong, I can't understand you, I can't hear you. You're not like emotionally allowing it in your energy, is what I felt around this. Page of Cups came out after that. You do think about it. You may even think about, like, I might open up my emotions again when pigs can fly. You see the pig in the corner? Yeah, I might come back and reciprocate my emotions to you again when pigs fly, bitch. That's the energy I get. You were like, I'm okay with the Tower moment we've had at this point. Like, I'm okay with that. It was needed. It needed to go. The situation needed to end. Your ass needed to be thrown out the building, or you threw me out the goddamn window. Well, guess what? I went through a transformation. I went through a recourse. The universe recycled me, son, kind of energy. Like, I got recycled over this situation. I'm going to start a new beginning, but I'm going to start it with me. I'm emotionally not going to be receptive to you. And if I try to, I'm going to have to keep telling myself when pigs fly. This ending needed to happen. 10 of Pentacles. I almost feel with the 9 of Pentacles, you're taking care of yourself or you're over enjoying your own time right now because the 10 of Pentacles didn't get off the ground with an individual. The reason I say that is because the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is like what you wanted. You got to know out of that with that individual. It didn't happen. And it could have been because when it came to love, there was no real love there. The truth, no, there was no love. And that's under the Page of Cups. Or they were offering you very little love, being very childlike about how to come towards you with love. And it kept creating a tower moment, or maybe even arguments or disputes, or just complete. I get like silence for some of you. Some of you may have gotten silent with each other, giving each other the silent treatment I'm seeing. I just got that feeling. Two of Wands. Either you or this person do think about coming back towards you. The issue I see with this is this. The Ace of Cups. The love is gone. The love is out of the equation. She's dumping the ball out. That ball ain't being held up correctly for a reason. The passion of like the emotional excitement, the emotional investment has been ripped right underneath you from the rug, like you're watching Aladdin and he falls on his big fat ass. Like that's gone. Four of Pentacles. The stability is not there anymore. If there's no emotional excitement or the stability, the foundation feels like it's crumbled, that's probably why that tower was struck with lightning. That's probably why there was a tower moment. Even if somebody feels like they need to make a decision, or are they going to make a decision towards me? For one, somebody's stuck up on a celebration. This may be the other person more than you. I feel like you're moving away from the energy with what I see, but it could be. I did tell you to look at 222. That could be you. So, Two of Wands with the Four of Wands, thinking about want a celebration, but then you ignore it. With the Two of Swords, you try to not identify a celebration that didn't happen. That could be your way of trying to get over it or forgetting about it. So it almost looks like you try to go through a rebirth. You saw a situation for what it was, but then you dwell on it. But then you realize every time you dwell on it, there's no love here, or the love's gone. There's no emotional connection anymore to this person. This person rocked me, try to get me feeling too burdened, like my stability felt like it was taken from me, type energy. Four of Wands, we didn't celebrate much longer, and the celebrations came to an end. Two of Swords with the Fool. Whether it's you stuck with making this decision on keeping a celebration as a no, or it's them. That's what could be going on next week. Somebody could be thinking about you and wanting to make that decision towards opening the celebration back up, or they could be thinking like that. Then you've got the Two of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. And I do feel like that Nine of Swords is you. That Two of Pentacles to me feels like you may tell yourself, should I? But then you think about like what you're going to go through. Like, I'm going to go through all this shit again. Should I really do that? Six of Pentacles reversed with the Three of Wands. You knew stuff was out of balance. Could have been with an earth sign. Could have definitely been with an earth sign, a Scorpio, a fire sign. But it's almost like you knew things were out of balance, and you're like, ooh, I got to get on my surfboard and like move toward a different direction. I'm going to ignore this with putting my mind into things that I want to learn or expand. Could be something to do. I do feel like it could be something to do work related, or just a new hobby, maybe even. Page of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles upright. I feel like you're trying to build or expand it in a manner where it may not come overnight, but it's going to show up. The Magician is here with the Hermit. But I think what's slowing down the process for you, Virgo, of whatever you're trying to manifest, something brand new. Whether this is an individual you're trying to manifest in your life, or this is a new fun project, or something that you're coming up with new outside of like work, hobby or some sort. I think what's holding back is the thought of love, whether it's you allowing them in your energy or you holding on to that a little bit still. Even though you tried to do the death and rebirth, I feel like they're still in your energy with this decision that's not fully made. I would definitely tell you to look up 222. It's either what you're feeling about them or how they're feeling about you when you hit the love section. Now, here is the Magician and the Hermit. I do feel like you're being reminded that your message here is you have all the skills and tools, and you might need to reflect with the Hermit. You may need to go back in a little bit more at this time and start reflecting on what you cannot change with that Four of Cups situation. Don't dwell on the situation anymore. Go look up 222. That's your message, Virgo. Whew. Damn, Virgo, I gave you a mouthful at the end. I feel like I couldn't shut up. All right. Libra. Here we go. How you doing, Mystic? Libra. Message next week. What's the message for Libra next week? What in the hell? Come on, Libra. I feel like you don't know if you want to entertain something next week. You're very impatient about it, or you're wondering if you're making the right call with doing it. It's kind of a way different message. I'm going to give you that first file. First file that hit. That'll be your message. Everything, almost everything tonight is showing me the back of the cards. Give me one more on that. Okay, give me another one. There's a decision you are not sure if you want to make, or if you want to move towards, or that's how they feel about it with you, Libra. The Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles, something that was invested in the past, something I feel you invested in the past, and that had a lot of, that grew over time. With the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles, starts with the Emperor, goes to the Seven of Pentacles. Something that had grew in the past that may have been very, very, over time, built up a lot of tension, mental aggravation or stress, or made you feel strapped more financially than the other individual. I just get that feeling. Like you may feel like you're walking away from feeling that way, or being looked at that way. With that Ten of Swords energy, something that felt really stuck overhead. Thank you for the super chats, everybody who's doing the super chats. I haven't paid attention to all of them, but thank you. With the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, I almost feel like something that you wanted to grow with the Ten of Swords energy and the Knight of Pentacles, it didn't work. And the Five of Wands, there may have been a lot of conflicts that followed with it that you're worried about happening next week, or you're wondering if there'll be a battle next week. You're looking out at it because you're looking at what you built. The Ten of Swords, you're thinking like, I don't want to take any more shit or any more stress. But at the same time, Knight of Pentacles, you're wondering if it's going to happen next week, if there's going to be some kind of problem, or if you need to avoid a problem with that Five of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. It looks to me, I don't think you trust the situation. I'm going to say what I feel and get. I feel like you don't trust the situation with an individual. Like if you're supposed to go out with somebody next week or be a part of something next week, you're not. You feel like you can't trust it. Like you might get pulled down or belittled. I feel that way. It's almost like I feel like you're wondering if you should attend or if you should go to this thing for some reason. 1, 2, 3 are in the room, or 1, 2, 3 likes. Thank you. Four of Swords with the Ten of Swords. You've been resting on it, but you feel. I almost feel. The immediate message is you may feel like if you let me sleep on this, but at the same time, I feel like after you sleep on it, you're like, am I lying to myself about a situation? Should I do this or should I not do this? Should I be there or should I not? You may try to ignore any conflicts or problems with focusing on what you like while you're at home, keeping to yourself too while you're at home. I get with the King of Pentacles. That dude's focused on like the money situation or maybe watching something on TV, not even really paying attention to the dog. But I feel like the Emperor with the Queen of Pentacles and then the Empress reversed, you feel like you're watching something that you knew that didn't grow, that felt really painful, or there was a lot of pain involved in the situation. The Knight of Pentacles, it definitely was having struggled with growth. The Ten of Swords facing it in the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, facing the Ten of Swords upright. With the Five of Wands, there was a lot of conflicts and battles. Queen of Pentacles, you might not have felt like the financial breadwinner. You also may wonder if that's going to be that's going to be laughed at or mocked at coming ahead in the next week. Four of Swords with Seven of Swords. You definitely need to rest and think about it, or you have been. And the Seven of Swords, I almost feel like you're wondering if you're lying to yourself or if you should ignore an invite. The Empress reversed with the Three of Pentacles. To me, it feels like you're like thinking like, no, I shouldn't build on this, or I don't trust this situation right now. Six of Cups reversed. I want to release this feeling from the past or the situation from the past. Five of Cups reversed. I'm really, really trying to release this situation from the past. May even have a dog. Some of y'all may even have a dog. There are two dogs that showed up on this side of the story, and I feel like I'm picking up around what you feel. Three of Cups. That's why I feel like it has to do with like a gathering or a celebration. I feel like you're wondering if you should avoid it and maybe even sit your ass home, sit your ass out of this one. You may be thinking, oh, do I have the patience to go through with this? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. You're strong enough to go through it. I'm going to tell you the answer is yes. You have the Magician here. You have the Magician here, but I do feel like you're stuck on a decision with it. You got the Two of Swords. You have to make this decision. See if this fits you. Although I do feel like there's no emotional love towards it, and that's why you're sitting looking down the horizon like, do I entertain this next week or do I not? I'm not emotionally attached to this situation. Do I want to be there or not? Four of Pentacles with a Four of Wands. You don't really care to be there. Like, it wouldn't bother you either way. It wouldn't phase you is what I feel like. If I'm picking you up correctly, Libra, that's you. This could be the crosswatchers message. That could be how they feel. But I feel like I'm getting Libra. It might be from only certain point of view in a situation. Some of you could have somebody that you could end up being around where you're not very comfortable being around that situation anymore, or you just don't want to be around it. Somebody could still be upset. The Hierophant with a Hangman and the Six of Swords. The Hierophant is in reverse. This is like back and forth. Do I go? Do I not go? Hierophant reversed would tell me no. The Hangman upright is like maybe, yeah, no, maybe. And then you've got the Six of Swords reversed. That could be yes or no. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. What is Libra going to do? What is Libra going to do? Are they going to go or stay? You show me. You're getting that one too. I bent it. Some of y'all may not want to go. I'm just going to tell you, if you do go, I don't feel like you're going to want to be there. Wherever you're supposed to be next week, if you're not supposed to be home, or if you may have people coming over that you don't really care for them to be there. The hell kind of message is this? Page of Swords reversed? No. Nine of Wands reversed? No. I don't feel like you really want to entertain a situation next week or this upcoming week. Ooh, wait, bottom of the deck. The truth just came out. Ace of Swords. That's your reading, Libra. I know that one was different. We'll keep going. How y'all doing up in here? How's everybody doing? It's good to see everybody. What are we on? Scorpio? Get some juice. Some Red Bull. I don't know. Maybe I need to tell Libras. Maybe I didn't say that clear enough for Libra, but I feel like mockery, or you might have to deal with something you don't want to deal with, and you kind of know that, and that's kind of why, like, do I go or do I not go? Somebody might be, whether they're coming to you or you going to them next week. Anyways, let's go on to Scorpio. It's here for Scorpio next week. It's here for Scorpios next week. One. One more. Yo, what's going on? You keep getting Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That might show up. That's the second time I shuffled and it showed up on the bottom. It's showing me now. I'll show you in the message. The cool thing is it's upright. New love, maybe? The hell? Scorpio, what's going on with you? Let's do one more shuffle. I don't think it's on the bottom this time. It's not. I didn't feel like it was. Here we go. Scorpio. What's here for Scorpio? Next week. What do you want me to tell Scorpios next week? What do we got for them next week? Holy shit, look at this. Look at this, Scorpio. I love tarot when it does this. I really do. What card is that? So this is the deck. Your first, I'm going to do it in front of y'all. Are you ready? Check this all out. Oh, shit. Computer's showing my crotch. Just kidding. I got to hold this up. Here's card 1. It's card 2. Card 3. Card 4. And card 5. The way it came out, the way I'm going to give it to you. But there's the card I said was on the bottom of the deck. Your 4th card out. Could be 4 weeks, 4 months. But there's some kind of celebration you could end up having. And there's 77 people up in here. Scorpio, I kind of already like your message. It's pretty sweet for you Scorpios out there. And your new love is basically almost center with me. That's pretty sweet. Let's keep rolling. Give me a little bit more for Scorpio. There's Temperance. You need to be patient with this. Even if you feel stuck on a situation or a fire sign or an earth sign, be patient. Scorpio, I'm liking this message because the cards I'm seeing are showing up like boom, like just pull it out yourself, Leon. I'm actually going to give you a flip. Let's keep rolling. Scorpio. Give me a little more for Scorpio. A little bit more here. I want a little more clarification for them. That's what I'm going to give you, just the way it came. 2, 1, 2. There's emotion here. There's emotion here. Whoever you're dealing with, even if you're trying not to face it or they're trying not to face it, shit, there's definitely emotions here. At one time, there was a lot of happiness. Might have been a little bit of fighting or conflict too. That shows up bottom of the deck. And I might give you a top and bottom of the deck because I want to know what's with that 5 of Wands. But Scorpio, what I have for you is this. 9 of Swords. There was a situation that was just too much, that you were too much in your head about, or that was bothering you for too long, but that was really hard to like get away from. The comfort, the disturbance within your thoughts, your mind's mind pattern kind of deal. I feel like that's came to an end. If there was something where you felt like you were juggling too much or juggling a situation with a person, or if it felt back and forth with you and this individual, like you guys just didn't have time for each other, King of Pentacles reversed, like you were both trying to set your own way or set your own tone, course of action in life, there was love there. I have this for you. There was definitely a lot of love there in this situation. Ace of Cups came out upright, showed up on the bottom twice. So I felt like you were going to see this card, and you did, and you've seen it upright. Everybody else has been seeing it like this, Scorpio. Your shit came out upright. There's a love here. Definitely could be an earth sign or fire sign, maybe even potential water sign. You have everybody on the deck, mostly air, excuse me, I'm sorry, mostly earth, water, or fire. Um, hold on. No, you've got you've got everybody, mostly earth, fire, and a little bit of air. Earth, fire, earth, fire, earth, fire, or water, and a little bit of air. So the earth, fire, or water sign could have been dealing with is what I'm going to tell you. Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Either you're wanting a celebration with this person, an emotional celebration with this person, or they're wanting one with you, and that's huge. That's like that's good. Like somebody's waiting for this, whether it's you or them. Somebody's been. When I say somebody's waiting, the hangman. Somebody's just sitting there in their hammock, wondering if it's gonna, if it's if it's gonna drop off, if it's gonna happen. Somebody's definitely in hangman status, but somebody's trying to be patient. Could be a fire sign you dealt with as well. Scorpio could have fire placements or be a fire sign. Could Sagittarius even. The hangman with temperance doesn't have to be Sagittarius, but definitely be fire sign. King of Cups under the Two of Pentacles. Either you've been thinking about reaching out emotionally to and investing in this individual, or they've been thinking about this with you. Definitely could be a fire sign or an earth sign. King of Pentacles on top of the King of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles under the King of Cups. Fire, earth, or water. Could be any of the signs. And this person seems like they may be ready for you. Why I would tell you that is you have three kings. There are three kings here. King of Pentacles. Maybe at one time they didn't feel like they had the financial footing or foundation or grounding they had, or just weren't feeling solid enough in the direction to have a celebration with you, and they wanted to build that. Maybe that they're at a point where they were stuck on that for a while. They had patience with it. They gathered what they wanted. Now they're spiritually opening up emotionally like a king, trying to make a Two of Pentacles a decision. King of Wands, they have a lot of high passion or regard for you. King of Swords, you've got King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. God damn, it could be any. It could be any fucking sign, but you have every king on the table. I would tell you this is somebody that wants to come back towards you, or you may want to go back towards throughout the next week. Either you're going to be thinking of them or they're going to be thinking of you. King of Swords, you got King, 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 and above the King of Wands, the Dick Man, you've got the King of Pentacles. I mean, come on. King of Swords is staring at the King of Wands. The King of Cups is ready to open up emotionally. The only king that's still a little fragile or trying to come out of the fragile is the King of Pentacles in reverse. But somebody's got your number or wants to call that number. Somebody's looking for that new beginning. They're waiting on a judgment with you, Scorpio. They're wanting a judgment with you is what I'm seeing here. Somebody is wanting a judgment with you. And this is a good guy, most likely. This is probably, if you've dealt with an air sign, a fire sign, or, an earth sign, or a water sign, and they came off like a page or a knight, this isn't the guy I'm talking about. This isn't the guy to go back after. But if they treated you right, emotionally, they were financially worried about that situation or how to take care of you, they had a lot of high regard for you, passion for you, trust, respect. King of Swords, they would speak up for you. If somebody was speaking at you, they wouldn't be afraid to speak up and be the man that they should be for you. If you dealt with somebody like that in the past, let me just tell you, boom. This dude wants to get back in with you and open up a love celebration, or you think about this person and how to get back towards their good graces because you see what you had. I don't feel like somebody's stuck and they're trying to get away from the patience and they want this opportunity. The world with judgment, it's you or them. Somebody wants this to come in towards them. Somebody wants this back. Somebody needs to take a leap of faith. Somebody needs to trust the decisions they're making at this time with the teaching and learning, the Hierophant. Better practice. Trust your decisions at this time. The Empress reversed. Even if you feel like, am I just being too emotional on this, or are they just going through an emotional battle? I would say no, because you got the Five of Cups reversed. Anything that was emotionally withdrawing from the situation is leaving the situation. Ten of Pentacles. There could be a really happy home in this situation. You guys could be like, this is like Scorpio, whoever this is, you could be a power couple, whether it's a dude I'm looking at or whether you're a dude and you're dealing with a chick. She's really very good at her shit, or he's very good at his shit, is what I see here. Five of Wands. There may have been a little bit of conflict in the battle. It could have been struggling about financial, creative endeavors, or going in two different directions with the Knight of Pentacles. Well, what's on the bottom of the deck? Six of, if in the past there was no way of figuring out how to balance the situation, it's here to try to get balanced out now. Bottom of the deck. The Ten of Cups is here for you. Somebody sees you as emotional happiness or fulfillment, or you see them that way. Clarify that. Whoever I'm reading this, whoever this is meant to resonate with, three threes here, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. I feel like it bothered them when they walked away or you walked away, and when it bothered them, they didn't want to see you with another individual. I get that very, very much so. That 3-3 feels like it really corrupted this person's heart, or really made them want to scream at the top of their lungs more than once. It was very hard for them to leave and walk away from this situation. And why am I going to tell you it was very hard? Because the Ten of Swords is here with them walking that walk away card. And whoever this individual is, now they're trusting their intuition and they're missing you. They're missing you. They want this love back. They want to recycle a soulmate connection with you. That's for Scorpio. Damn, Scorpio. I actually liked that one. Probably got a little, I can't even talk. You probably got one of my favorite messages tonight, Scorpio. That was a good one. All right, let's do Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I don't really think you're focused on love right now. I think you're cutting it off right off the bat. I think you've tried to focus on it, but right now it's just not working. Eight of Swords, reverse. Give me a little bit more for Sagittarius, please. Clarify that one. That doesn't, no. Build towards what? Explain that. All right. Okay. Sagittarius, King of Pentacles reversed. Are you like ignoring everything and trying to focus on work when it comes to the love department? This may not be, this is going to be, I can tell you this is kind of specific. It might get a little bit of your shit, might not get everything. But Sagittarius, I almost feel like work has been the ethic of the day, or the thing on set in stone on mind. You get that. You could be dealing with an earth sign too, because you got the King of Pentacles reversed. He keeps coming on reverse, that damn King of Pentacles. But you also got the Two of Pentacles upright, and then you get the Nine of Pentacles. Could have definitely dealt with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Or this could be the energy around. I do feel like it's you. I feel like you're the King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, you needed to make a decision. The Nine of Pentacles, you may have sat with that decision a little bit longer than you wanted to. where now you're kind of bored with the decision, or like you're still content with the decision you made, but you're not entirely happy when it comes to emotions. Not in the decision you made towards focusing on something rather than love, but emotionally, I feel like you closed off to a love situation and focused on work, career, shit like that. Eight of Swords. I do feel like you're coming out of that restricted mindset, and you are accepting the realization of something with the Eight of Swords in reverse and a new beginning, allowing a new beginning to enter your energy. And I feel like you'd reciprocate a brand new love. I feel like that you put love on the back burner, but now you're ready to open up your love department again. Is the message here. Now, Four of Wands. Why did you put the love on the hold? Could have been because the celebration didn't come in, or because somebody wasn't changing. Somebody was staying in the hangman position. Somebody wasn't opening up to a celebration with you. They would start to make you think it was going to happen, and it never happened. May have made it really hard for you to take care of yourself, and that's probably why you focus on shit financially, or the Two of Pentacles. You balance it out by focus on work more than anything is what I see for Sagittarius. With that Empress reversed and the Nine of Pentacles, shit, it's all like, it's almost like you were trying to nurture yourself and get over a situation with your work or your career, or changing your mind away from the emotions to a factor. If you were blocking off your emotions to a situation through work, Eight of Swords, you're coming out of that with the wheel in reverse. You're coming out of that quick, very swiftly, very quickly, to allow new love into this cycle, allow a brand new start. You may get some communication as well. For some of you, it could be a water sign that wants to communicate, an air sign, or a fire sign. You've got the King of Swords in the middle. King of Swords, somebody definitely wants to communicate with you. I get the energy of the King of Swords with the Empress reversed. Somebody may next week be missing you. I'm going to tell you what I get. Somebody may be missing you next week, Sagittarius. King of Wands, you're missing that passion that you offered. There may have been moments you were very passionate, and this person's dwelling on that and knows how you're feeling. I almost feel like this person knows what you're going through or how you're feeling. This person probably knows you well, Sagittarius. Ten of Pentacles, something with happiness. It's either them or you that need to make a decision here with trusting a situation. With this individual, it's like, what do? I've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool. So the Ten of Pentacles, do I trust this situation? Do I rush towards it type energy for you, Sagittarius? Judgment, Hierophant. You need to make a judgment call. You need to look at the past, look at the present, and then decide where you think the future could go. With this judgment call, teaching and learning of a situation, especially something that there was no celebration, somebody was stuck on a situation, might have made you feel not so emotionally invested anymore. And I feel that emotional investment took a while for you. Knight of Wands, I feel like you're getting told to try to do something, go out, have fun, go out on the town, do something fun for yourself. Knight of Wands, I feel like you're being told do something that makes you happy at this time, Sagittarius, especially if this King of Swords in the middle that may be reminiscing about you, or knowing that you're kind of, I don't want to say licking your wounds, but blocking your emotions through work invested stuff. If they don't communicate, I would tell you, or even before, if they don't communicate, I would tell you to go on the night of the town and have fun. Go burn it up. Go have a good time. And then if they do come in with communication, they do. But that to me is blocks in communication or movement forward towards this person. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, as far as a new start with somebody you've already been with, I would say that's a no. If anything, I would say Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Cups upright, it's probably somebody new that'll come in towards you. Queen of Pentacles reversed, it could be slow. King of Pentacles upright could be an earth sign in the future for you, Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Six of Cups reversed. I think you're allowing situations to be what they are at this time, with the Six of Cups reversed, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. You're kind of being humble at this time is what I'm getting. Very humble. Or you're taking note of what's going on, but you're The action I feel like you need to take is having fun on the town type action, doing you at this time. Whether it's this weekend or next weekend, I feel like that is a big part of your message. Go out and do you. I do feel like you are. I feel like you are going to manifest whatever you're looking to manifest as well. Whatever you've been working on, that manifestation's right around the corner, or it's just going to keep growing. With the Magician here, so I've got the Magician that came out, and then the Eight of Pentacles. Whatever you've been working on or have been doing for a while, it's just going to continue to grow and show like good improvement. If something's been making you feel uncomfortable, or you feel like you've been lied to, whether it was in the past or about a stable situation, or you feel like you lied to yourself about a stable situation, it does feel like a little bit of both. But maybe you felt like you were taking on more than you could take, kind of energy I get when I look at these two cards. If that had happened, I do see you really focused on something you've been working on. It definitely could be career oriented with the King of Pentacles there, and then over here in this corner, right before leaving the memories of nostalgia in the past, accepting new love to come in, taking a leap of faith with new love. Queen of Pentacles reversed like the King. I feel like that's not really doing you any favors anymore. What will is you going out on the night of the town. If a tower happened, I do feel like you're finally accepting the tower moment for what it is. You're allowing that tower to fully be what it is. You're okay with it. You're finally getting to the point where emotionally it's not draining you anymore. Four of Cups. You're not holding on to that resentment, regret, belief that like I can't believe this happened, or knowing you can't change something that you want changed. Three of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. You're going to build and you're going to build and you're going to build in a direction that makes you feel like you're going where you need to float away to. That is the message for Sagittarius. How we doing, guys? How we all doing up in there? Up in here. All 70-some of you. All right. Oh, hi, Enchanted Cottage. Didn't even know you made it up in here. I just looked up. Good to see you. Okay. Hello, Mona. Palabai, how you doing? Good to see you. Capricorn. I believe we're on Capricorn, right? Hello, November. Hello, Crystal Guide. Hey, Tammy. Good to see you. I haven't said hello, Amanda. Okay. What else is here for Capricorn? Giving you what that feels like it should be there, so I'm going to give it to you. Anything else for Capricorn? Okay, Capricorn. The Fool with the Tower. Did you take a risk in a situation, or did somebody take a risk in a situation and walk away from you, or did you do that? Either you walked away from a situation, or a situation walked away from you. Somebody here took a leap of faith with an ending, allowed an ending to happen. Whether it was you or them, there was a judgment in a situation that was seen for what it is. This is somebody found out somebody was lying. There was a judgment where somebody knew somebody was lying to them. You could have definitely dealt with a Aries, a fire sign, an earth sign, or an air sign, any sign for that matter. Seven of Swords with a Two of Swords. I feel like you knew somebody was lying to you, or a judgment came out where if you were too not so sure of it, the lies were shown to you and you knew the truth. The truth came out. That to me is the truth came out. The Queen of Cups here. Emotionally, the Five of Cups is reversed. I don't think you're emotionally allowing this to drain you or bother you at this time, Capricorn. I think if you found out some truths of a situation or a person, you understand it for what it is. I almost feel like you're like, I'll just go on my merry way. Queen of Pentacles reversed, ignoring it, kind of being a little upset about it, but ignoring it. Five of Wands, you may have had conflicts with this person in the past, or they might have opened up a very little bit when it comes to emotions. It could have been very little when it comes to emotions. Could have been a earth, fire, or air sign, definitely, with the cards I feel and I'm looking at and what's going on. But there could have been conflicts in the past with this individual. Page of Cups, either you weren't opening up to them, fully investing to them emotionally, or they weren't doing this to you. It did cause a Ten of Wands. What ultimately caused a judgment was the Seven of Swords, a decision that needed to be made, you emotionally being like this, and then the Five of Cups, knowing that you're not going to feel any emotional attachment to it. I'll go my merry way with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Five of Wands, there was definitely conflicts in the past, or competition. The one person may have looked at the other person like competition, or it was just a competitive nature between the two. Page of Cups upright with the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands underneath it. There was lying that came out to light. Lying or just manipulative energy, or somebody wanting to push you in, propel you in a direction. Two of Swords, I think you went in your own direction. Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, you didn't really emotionally let it bother you as much as it typically would, or you weren't that emotionally invested, is what I'm seeing here. With that Page of Cups, definitely. With the Five of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands, could have been a water sign too for some of you. Ten of Wands, I feel like you walked away. Queen of Swords, there's under the Two of Swords, communication definitely came to an abrupt halt. There was probably no communication with you and this person. So look at this. And my stomach just gurgled. Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands reversed. That's a double no. There's no communication or no messaging at this time. Knight of Cups. Somebody still may think of you, or you may still think of this person and think about coming towards them. Either a water sign's thinking about coming towards you, or an air sign's thinking about trying to talk to you or come towards you at this time. Death and Rebirth reversed. I feel like when it comes to love and a judgment, you made the transition, or you understood what needed to happen. But I do think you go in hermit mode, and sometimes you think about if you made the right decision, or if this person's going to reach out. I think that could be you as well, wondering if they're going to reach out. Five of Swords. I don't think you think that it will go anywhere with the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords reversed, and the Five of Swords. I almost feel like you'll think it's a headache, or there will be more secrets to come out. And I think you're aware of that. This is how it came out. So I should show you how it came out. I think you're aware of that. There'll be more headaches, so there will be more secrets behind the situation. As far as an investment, I think you see it as a big time no right now. The Sun card reversed. You don't see a very happy ending in a situation. Queen of Wands upright. I do feel like the Queen of Wands is you being happy with yourself and realizing a situation for what it is, or the truth of a situation. In the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, I don't think you're allowing yourself to be burdened by feeling left out in the cold right now. That Queen of Wands looks too happy. Also, you could have a potential fire sign that it's a no right now, but Queen of Wands wants to come towards you. But Five of Pentacles, they may feel left out in the cold because of you. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, they're missing passion with you, potentially. Fire sign or another earth sign, or it could be an air sign, the star, the wish fulfillment, somebody that's seen you as a wish fulfillment. That is your reading. I can clarify a little bit for you. Give me a little clarification on the star for Capricorn. What's up? Tell me what's up. You're not emotionally invested in this person that sees you as wish fulfillment right now. That's what I'm getting. There's no like happiness with this. I feel like you're blocking your emotional aspect to it. Give me a little bit more for Capricorn. 10 of Cups under the star. I think at one time you were entertaining it and you were about it. Is what I see with star and the star, the 9 of Cups, and you saying no. And then there was at one time you were about this. You were thinking about this. I got a bunch that flipped over my hand. Right now I see you really taking care of your own shit, not really reciprocating a love towards this individual. Maybe trying to research new ideas or new ways of doing things. 4 of Wands, very closed off, especially in a love department or in love or for a love wish fulfillment. 7 of Swords, not really caring about options, taking charge of things you want the way you want with the Emperor. So, star. I feel like somebody saw you as a wish fulfillment, but you emotionally closed off and did what made you happy emotionally. 10 of Cups upright. I almost see that as if whatever happened here in a situation, it looks to me like you emotionally closed off. 10 of Cups, you thought about this in the past of being something great or nurturing the situation, but it didn't end up happening. The love turned into an X, Capricorn. And I think you went off and like reinvented yourself or your thoughts or did some research or some of the sort, focused on maybe something you like. Probably didn't like that feeling of being left out in the cold or feeling like they just weren't opening up enough, passionately enough to you in a situation. 4 of Swords, Page of Swords, 4 of Swords, both in the reverse. It's almost to me like you just went off on your own in your own cocoon and you just said, I'm not going to really let this bother me at this time. Could have definitely been an air sign, water sign, or fire sign. Last 3 cards on the table. 7 of Cups, I think you kind of blocked out options, may have picked a direction. Hell, for you, it could have even been a fire sign. May have been a fire sign you chose as a direction to go after when it comes to a brand new love connection, Capricorn. That is your message. Yeah. Dude. I'm going to do Aquarius. 222. I just saw 222 on my, almost caught 222. Well, I caught 22233. Well, let's do Aquarius. Let's hear for Aquarius. Let's hear for Aquarius. Hello, Melissa. I'll give you a couple shuffles. I want to really mix this up for Aquarius. Yeah. All right, Aquarius. I don't know if I said hi, Jojo, but hi. I know I talked to you, but how you doing? Next week, Aquarius. What do you want me to show them? Give me more for Aquarius. You need to trust your intuition. I told Leo, trust your intuition. Aquarius needs to trust your intuition too. I'm just going to tell you with the Magician and the High Priestess across from it, trust your intuition the week ahead. Aquarius. Yeah, the way that came out. Definitely with a love situation or the movement forward with it. Holy shit. Regardless, you could be making a lot of money next year. I'm just going to tell you, like, I think next year, into the end of the year or next year, Aquarius, you guys could be making a lot of money. You may walk away from a love situation, or a love situation could think you're going to walk away from it. Could be either one. I'm getting multiple messages here. Give me one final card for this Aquarius sign. Okay. Magician. You start with a magician and needing to have patience, or knowing that maybe you've been patient. Maybe you've known things have been going the way you've wanted. Probably, if not all the way around, I feel like 3 out of 4 things on the table. If there were 4 things on the table that you wanted to meet your criteria, 3 out of 4 have been meeting it, is what I feel around that. Temperance in reverse. If you've been waiting for that 4th thing, and trying to be really patient with it, or have due diligence, just be very diligent, but also believing it will happen type energy. 9 of Swords reversed. If it's something that was bothering you in your mind, you're stopping that crap. You're not really focused on that. I do feel like either you may have thought somebody was lying to you, or somebody thought you were lying to them. I really feel like the Magician and the High Priestess reversed are very important for you. If you're trying to manifest anything new, anything new towards what you do on a career level, or anything new towards getting something to be shown to you for what it is, keep working on it throughout the week ahead, because you may just see it for what it is. With the High Priestess in reverse and the Magician upright, could pertain to a lover. 2 of Cups reversed. If somebody's been lying or being manipulative in a situation, I think your intuition's going to show you you're the magician that you thought you were. It's going to show you the course of actions that have been happening that you've probably been trying to get over with the 9 of Swords reversed, or being very patient with, hoping it would come to an ending, or somebody feels this way about you. It's one of the 2 stories is what I have here. The Emperor with the Ace of Cups. There is potential new love for you. It could be a water sign. It could be water or air. I have mostly water and air here. New love, or a rebirth of love. I feel like saying the word rebirth for some reason. I don't think the rebirth card is out here. I just feel like saying that. The Chariot. This may be something that moves, but it might move slowly towards your direction. 2 of Wands. Could be a fire sign. I'll give you that too. Could be fire with the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, and then the 2 of Wands. Could be fire, water, or air that you're dealing with or end up dealing with. Aquarius. But there's something where you need to really trust your intuition and remind yourself that you, if you're patient enough with this situation, you're going to see something for what it is. King of Pentacles. I like this part. King of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Things could definitely take off for you with your career or financially. Money may not become an issue from the end of the year to the beginning or halfway through next year. I just get like, keep going. Like, they're going to get this for a while. Like, you're going to have a good financial kick from now to the middle of next year. Like, you could have like a spring in money, like more than you expected. Even if there's the 9 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, there may be somebody that tried to come towards you in love, or open up love towards you, and you may have walked away from that option, or you may end up walking away from that option. 9 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups. Could be a water sign, could be a air sign, but it feels more like water. Like if there was a new connection, there could be a water sign that tries to emotionally grab you. I don't think it would work. I think you'd see right through it. I think you need to really trust your intuition the week ahead and throughout the rest of the year. And I see you're going to probably gain a lot of financial success and stability. Also, people may really pay attention to you. I feel the need to tell you, people may really pay attention to who you are or what you have to offer, Aquarius, from now into next year. You're the only person I'm reaching for next year, but that's what I'm feeling. 8 of Pentacles. Whatever you've been trusting and moving towards, knowing you needed to make a decision on, I almost feel like it's going to propel your career forward. That's what I see here. Whatever's going on, you've been building on this for a while, or wanting this to grow for a while. It's going to grow. Anything that's been put out in the dark or secretive towards you, or if there's been any like childish or like player-like energy, I don't think you're emotionally going to let it drain you right now. I feel like you'll move away from it with the Six of Swords in reverse. Hell, you might even cut off communication. Could be from a person of past history as well, with the Six of Cups in reverse. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. I feel like you're really going to take on a situation and really try to take it on methodically, practically, wisely with the Seven of Wands, especially with past situations, or maybe even talking about situations in the past. It feels like that's what you'll do. Maybe for the next 6 to 8 months. I don't know why 6 to 8. Did you get the communication? Yeah, you have the Eight of Wands. 6, 7, 8. The last three cards are 6, 7, 8, but it's the order is 8, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. I'm going to tell you, 6 to 8 months. I feel. Not every card has numbers, but I feel like 6 to 8 months you're gonna really start to blow up financially, or more financial successes here for you. King of Swords has a lot to do with the way you communicate things, and you may end up having somebody that wants to message you. There may be a fire sign that wants to message you, or somebody that wants to open up to you through a message as well. And you may look the other way on it, because you may not be willing to have a third-party situation or deal with situations right now in love. I feel like you're going to go after your happiness, and it looks like it's success. You have a success reading. It looks like you're going after building like a fucking huge bank account. Just going to tell you what I see. We're going to do Pisces. All right. Doesn't mean you're not going to go after love for 6 or 8 months. Don't take the storyline wrong, and this might have not resonated with everybody. It just looks like, and I'm not saying Aquarius is closed off to love, but it looks like you're going to really focus on career and love. It'll be there for you, and you'll be there for it, but career will be, I think you're looking down, like you're looking, if you look down a dirt road, Aquarius for that reading is not looking 20 feet. Aquarius is looking 300 fucking feet down that road. Like where I want to be, what I want to have, what I don't want to have to worry about. Somebody's being very mature and planning ahead, is what I get for that message for Aquarius. They want to see the happiness at the end of the day, better days ahead, the sun. That's what I have, 66, 152, thank you. Pisces, let's do Pisces. Let's do some Pisces readings. The week ahead for Pisces. The week ahead for Pisces. Pisces, what's going on? Excuse me. Pisces, you need to trust your intuition and your wisdom at this time. You also may receive messages at this time. Could definitely be from an air sign, fire sign, earth sign maybe. The wheel definitely could be an earth sign or fire sign. You could either receive messages from one or hoping to receive a message, wherever that's coming from. From reversed. Give me a little more for Pisces. Don't fall. Just want to try to rip a card off the table. What do you need to focus on? I see what they are focused on. What do you want me to show them they should focus on next week? Being the magician, walking away, going after the happiness, and being patient about the outcome. Because it will show up if they're patient, and it'll show up for the brand new love connection. Okay, here we go, Pisces. The High Priestess. This is your message, Pisces. You may be very intuitive at this time during Scorpio season, or you need to listen or learn as much as you can under this fucking Scorpio season. This is a time for you to learn, grow, expand. That's the message I have for you. You may receive a message, potential fire, air sign, could be a Leo, or wanting a Leo to communicate with you, Pisces. Page of Cups, Page of Swords reversed. Definitely wanting a message, but not thinking it's going to happen, or thinking maybe it will happen, or maybe they will message me. Could be potential fire, air sign. Could be a Leo, Sun card reversed. Could potentially get a message, might take a little longer than you want, or that's what you're wanting, and you're thinking it's a no. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, or the Three of Wands, fire, earth. I feel like you're wanting forward movement with a fire sign, or fire signs contemplating wanting forward movement with you. Queen of Wands with the Two of Swords. Could be fire or air here, or earth, but really, yeah, I'm going to stick with fire, air, or earth. Queen of Wands with the Two of Swords. Somebody that's very passionate, very probably very independent. Is you're wanting them to make a decision, or you're wondering if you should make a decision towards them? I hate to say this. This may not be for everybody, but some people may be ignoring the red flags with the Devil and the Sun card. Or it could be a fire sign or an earth sign for you, Pisces. That's either a red flag warning that you're not really focusing on all of the problems of the past, and you're missing the past because of a situation you're stuck in now, and you're missing that past person. Or it's a fire or an earth sign that is potential. I've got fire, earth, or fire. But then there's water, there's air, there's water again. So it could be, for that matter, any sign. But the Star reversed. If there was a wish fulfillment that didn't go the way you wanted it to, or left you bothered, I think it's still like not budging right now. Even though you may be telling yourself you want to go in that direction, or that person's telling them about you that they want to go in that direction, I still get like the wish fulfillment. It's either going to be delayed or it's a no. Five of Cups. I think you're being asked to emotionally release that situation, or go into a different direction. Emotionally let go with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups reversed, especially if it has to do with a air sign or a fire sign, because I've got the Page of Swords reversed, the Two of Swords, a decision that isn't being made, and then the Nine of Fire, basically the Nine of Wands upright, which Page of Swords reversed, thinking about allowing a message to come in or sending a message. Two of Swords, deciding if I'm going to make this message, or if I'm going to take this if I'm going to give a message out, or if I'm going to respond to a message that comes in. Nine of Wands, needing to stand your ground. Potentially with the Sun reversed, no happiness here. The Devil card could be potentially grab my hand. I don't think the lessons or the cycles. I think you would cycle the same shit. I'm just going to say it for how I see it. And I feel like that came out like that. Like, that's a no when it comes to building something. To me, underneath the Sun reversed, the Devil in the middle upright, like, come on, take my hand. No. Devil is like, yes, give me your hand. And you're being told with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, no, don't build on it. The World, I think you need to start somewhere else. The Hermit card, it's time for you to go in. I really think it's good for you to focus on what's going to make you feel grounded at this time, or get you out of your head at this time throughout the rest of Scorpio season. Remember what you built in the past, or the way you treat situations or love relationships, the way you build upon things, and that you are the magician at this time. And it's okay to tell yourself that walking away or staying away from a situation is the best outcome. I think where it leads you is the Ten of Pentacles, but you have to be patient. I think it's going to lead you to the Ten of Pentacles, but at this time you're being told to be patient with this. And this could bring you in. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, it's all about brand new love. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. You have brand new love that could be coming. But I think your dire message is be patient. It's gonna build on its own, or you're gonna build it on. You're building it without knowing you're building it. If you just ignore this Devil, the Sun, ignore this past love situation, this is what's going to be built towards you. Something moving. Communication will start. You'll definitely get communication from somebody. You're going to get communication. Could be a fire or air sign in the future, but you have to move away from this old relationship. That's your message, Pisces. All right. Hopefully I didn't cut yours short. I try to make yours pretty long. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell if you catch this and you've never seen me before. Greatly appreciate it. I've been on here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I think I'm going to get out of here. Bounce. I think it's time to bounce. I don't like to be on for like 2 hours and 53 hours. I try to make it short, but my readings are too damn long. But I got to start shortening them up so I can do questions at the end, because I think I'm going to start doing questions while I'm in my 12th house right now. I'm in my 12th house, the psychic house. It's probably wise for me to answer questions, especially with me testing my intuition on my own with situations where I'm like, I know he could turn right or go straight, and I know what way he said he'd go, and I'm not telling the person, and then I'm like, let's see what they do, and then I'm listening, and it matches, or other situations I've been practicing with. But anyways, I want you all to have a good night, a good rest of the weekend. Thank you all for being part of the Lion's Den. You're all greatly appreciated, and if you're new, we'd love to have you up in here and become part of the Lion's Den. Have a good night, and God bless.